everyone, welcome to Twitch Slays D&D. I am your Dungeon Master this evening, and tonight we have some happy announcements, some sad announcements, and some, other announcements.
Sad announcements.
Patrick's not feeling well today.
No!
He's got a migraine, so everyone wish the best for Patrick as he's trying to make himself feel gooder.
Oh,
phooey!
If only one of us knew healing word.
Only one of us.
If only!
Shy, this is the cool news. Shy is actually doing a musical, so they are in the production of Peanuts, and tonight I believe is their opening night.
No,
Oh my gosh,
Friday.
no kidding.
Friday? No, I think it's
Friday.
tonight. Oh, tonight might be
Tonight's some rehearsal.
but they
So
will not
excited.
be here for the month of December because they are doing some wonderful things in the theater. And
Love
for the cool announcement is
Oh my God, Bott, what are you doing there?
Oh my
gosh!
God!
Bott, you're
Oh
alive!
my
These are
goodness, you're at the
best.
table!
What?
I can't believe my eyes!
I'm pretty sure I'm looking
An
at the wrong
icon.
eye level, but what?
That's crazy! You just...
It's about the same height as
Bott's
Patrick.
butt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
His eyes are up here, or their eyes are up here. We do have a giveaway tonight. It is the sparkly glitter bag of
Yay, sparkles!
4 dice. It is by
It looks like a disco ball.
Firefox, Foxfire made this dice bag. They're a local group near us. And you can win this tonight by doing ! giveaway. However, in order to win this bag, you must be present after the break to receive the giveaway item. So stay tuned, and you will stay tuned and continue tuning
Stay
until
tuned.
after the break, and that's when we give it away. When you're here, if you're here, we will get it.
If you're not here, sucks to be a loser.
It'll then go to the next person. Okay, so that is it when it comes to our announcements for this week. Let's get into a recap, because last week was, if I were to recap last week, it consisted of going into the Feywild, getting a nut whistle, and then summoning a million squirrels.
What?
It was a hell of an episode.
Yeah.
Nut whistle.
A nut whistle, yeah, I could summon squirrels. Anyways, we're gonna get into the actual campaign as opposed to the misadventure here. Last
wanna hear about
2
the
weeks
nuts.
ago, last of the campaign, we had the Grand Gala Exchange, where there was meant to have a foreign power or 2 different kingdoms were meeting to exchange goods and trade and communicate. In that time, there was an assassination, and Orford Barnes, the head magistrate, the essentially leader of all of the guilds, was assassinated. It could not be resurrected because his soul was captured while after being killed. So they took the first family that they found to be guilty, the Verdot family, and tortured them for information. After Todig and Israfel worked together to solve this problem after speaking with Dead and your speech, they stopped their interrogation of the Verdot family and are putting things on hold. The Faladin Empire has given them 7 days to come up with the Soul Gem in order to not wage war on the kingdom.
No pressure.
Yeah, it got
No
tense.
pressure.
Got tense that evening. The party was fractured, and the party was divided, especially when it came to their exhaustion. So they searched all night in the scavenger hunt, thinking they would find the Soul Gem there. They were unable to find the Soul Gem, but what they were able to find were the rest of the cool
Loot,
the rest of the cool goodies that were inside of.
Gimme.
And that's where we are going to leave off. With Blackston and Blue went into a hotel. Todik followed shortly behind, tried to stay awake in the lobby and did not. Nova and Bott fell asleep after having a small conversation, and Israfel is in a planter, and he covered himself in dirt.
Oh yeah.
If I'm correct.
No, that's right.
That sounds about correct.
Yeah.
I will allow for Bott to use their ability to identify the items.
And the one around my neck?
And my I'm not there. Never mind.
All of the items that was found, excluding the ones that Blackston has.
Yeah,
in his
I only had the
pocket.
one, I believe. Or a couple.
I have all night. Let's go.
All right, you guys found a whole bunch of weird knickknacks. I have them written down in cute little cards, and I'll hand them out to the party. We have the Bag of Tricks. This is actually a D&D item, so if you just Google it, I don't want to read it.
Wait, can I see it?
It's just a...
Just give it to me.
All right, Devin, can you do this?
Oh, you know what? It landed on the table.
It's not horrible.
A bag of tricks.
Looks so tricky.
There's a lot of words on that one, but let's just go into the rest of them. We have the cool blanket. It is light blue, and it is cool to the touch. It's a blanket that will keep you cool.
Oh, I thought it was just
Whoa.
like a hip rad blanket.
That would be the hip rad blanket. Do not mistake it.
Is there,
Nah,
like
Winter got that
a
one.
heavy drip blanket?
Heavy drip.
They do have those. They come custom. We have the Truth Teller's necklace. It gives you advantage on charisma checks, but you need to tell a truth every hour. If you lie once, you will lose its effect, and then it won't work until the next day.
I want
no.
That's the one I have.
That's one
you
of them.
can
You do
have
not
it.
have that one.
You can't have
Oh.
it.
You have the Joke Medallion. So it takes the form of any award. So it is an object that can be changed.
Yo, fuck, that's kind of fucking
That's
very
goated.
versatile.
You have-
That's like kind of gonna break this along the way.
We will see. I gave you guys a 10-foot pole that could elongate into a 6-inch stick. We'll see, and it's still there in the shop. Maybe someone else
It
bought it.
better be.
We have the Ponderous Ring. It is a wonderful and beautiful black brass ring that weighs 5 pounds when not worn. When you wear it, it is weightless. Break the game.
Huh.
That's all. We have the Cooling Flagon. This cools 3 drinks. It cools a drink 3 times daily, 1 degree above freezing.
Wait, say that one more time.
Is the Cooling Flagon. It is a cup that will, when filled, will cool a drink to 1 degree Fahrenheit, because we're American and we use a shitty system. Above freezing temperature.
Why is it 32?
That's so perfect.
Why can't it just be 0?
Good questions. Good questions.
Make
We
it
have
nice.
the Tankard of Celebration. This is the one
Is it
that
the ever-filling like beer one?
it's the one that you got from Joxy. I think you intimidated it off of her and she gave it to you guys. It has daily refills, light or dark ale. 3
Oh,
times.
that's
So you get
iconic.
3 free drinks a day of straight booze, or not booze, but an ale, a lager, or what's a dark ale called?
Like a
Dark
port?
Dale.
A stout.
Stout.
Not
That's
a,
the one.
Not a,
Guinness.
Wine.
That's a brand name.
I know, but I love Guinness.
They have great world records too. And then we have the TikTok lock bot. That's the one that you actually attained when you were searching.
TikTok.
The TikTok lock.
I need more charisma in my life. Necklace for me.
It only works if you don't tell lies and tell truths.
We're
So-
not really good at that.
I feel like we could trust Bott with that.
So Bot,
Actually, true. Yeah, you're right.
I like being blunt.
Yeah, it's true.
this is true. So you will have this. I will give the rest to everybody else. And I will hand this off to you. There's a lot of cards here, so they're gonna get tossed. If you want to grab those.
Plus how much charisma?
Advantage on charisma checks.
That's
The second you tell one lie, it basically says you don't have disadvantage. The item just goes meh for the rest of the day.
Got it?
Did you
Love
make these
that.
up?
I did.
I
Well,
love that. So creative.
They were a mix between like a start of an idea, like Googled magic items, and it's like, oh, that's cool. Let's make it more fun. Or I don't know, that's gonna work. Let's unfun that a bit. Anyways, that is where we are going to leave off. It's going to take place. Blackston, you wake up in your hotel room about 8 hours later, and it's empty in there, except on Blue's bed. You guys got 2 queens. On Blue's bed, there's a piece of paper.
Well, I'm gonna pick it up and read. Oh.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
that couldn't have gone worse.
Let me get it. I should
Gun. It's gun.
closer to everybody.
The paper.
So I'm gonna slide it past you.
Do you have a Dungeon Master's Guide with you?
I do, but not
Dang.
in my immediate pocket. We can check it at the break. What's it
Okay.
asking?
I have a player's
No,
guide.
it's just saying like fuzzy objects from the bag, and I can throw it. And depending on the color of the bag, like if I roll a D8, then there's like a table of monsters that it can turn into.
Oh wow.
I think
Great.
the creature vanishes at the next dawn, or when it's reduced to 0 hit points.
Sick.
Oh, and it's a friendly toward us and our companions. Ah!
Outstanding. You find a note written.
Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that note until I meet the rest of the party.
Okay, you
But I'm just gonna make sure she didn't leave anything else behind.
investigation check.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good if you ask me.
What are we talking about?
That's a 25.
25. You start searching around the room. You're able to find that the bed was slept in, so she slept a few hours that night. She got up and then remade the bed and left no belongings in here. So
No.
she's
Fully gone.
everything's fully gone out of this room. The only thing that shows any sign of someone being here is your bed and the single hair that she did not clean off of. So you're like, oh, she did not.
Is this really her hair? Is this
With a 25 and Wolf Boy senses, this is blue.
Alright, gotcha. I'll pocket that for later. You never know.
You're right. I
You
take.
never know. That's in the inventory.
I've played enough King's Quest to know that if it's in the inventory, there's a use for it.
Exactly. Alright, that's in the inventory. Once I do that, I think Laxton is just gonna probably be alone for a little bit. And after like probably 30 minutes, try and go find everyone else again to read the note to them.
No problem. You start heading. You're still asleep, Blackstone. You had an earlier morning because you guys talked a little bit later that evening. You guys just awkwardly, not awkward, but
Can we turn on that mic? Is that mic on?
should be on.
Oh, okay.
Blackstone, can no one hear Damien? Still?
It's like still really quiet.
Do you want me to move it closer?
Project, Damien!
No. I should be able. I'm just gonna. Damien, you're getting cranked up right now.
Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna crank.
Please hold.
Crank
Also,
it.
Devin,
Yes.
just since you're doing that, gray bag, rust bag, or tan bag?
Is it a roll me a D3, Gianna?
I don't know how to.
Roll a
D6, 1, 2s, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Wait.
Is there 3
1
options?
and a 2 is a 1.
Roll me a D.
Oh, okay.
3 and a 4. It's a
4.
So what's the second choice on there?
I think rust bag.
Rust?
It is rust colored.
We get brown bear.
All right. So, getting us back to the point here, you start heading down the stairs and just go among your merry way.
Go on my merry way. I lock everything up really nice.
You get to the lobby. Upon entering the lobby, you see there's people moving around. It's now like evening-ish at this time, and
Oh yeah, because we slept. Yeah.
you went all night.
Time is little tricky wicky with me right now.
No one has points of exhaustion, but you go downstairs and you see there is a turtle that is asleep, and no one is. You see that people are giving distance to a turtle that is sprawled out, not in the shell, just dad asleep with the magazine on his like chest here.
I'm just gonna go up to Todig and I'm just gonna start poking him in his face. Just.
Do I wake up?
You would wake up.
Hey!
Jill,
Yeah.
it's me.
You gotta be careful, Paxton. You can't just go sneaking up from someone who's from.
I just poked you in the face. That was supposed to be a slight warning.
Well, where I come from, poking a sleeping person in the face is a very hostile intention.
Okay, I'll remember that for next time. All right, but what are you doing here first off?
Well, actually, I was trying to find you and Blue.
Oh.
Where is the little one?
That's she's not here right now.
Oh. That's bad news. Do you know where she went?
I was gonna save this letter for when we met up with Bott, Israfel, and Nova, but since you were so close, maybe you would just like to read it yourself aloud.
Right. Yes, I'm
Read it aloud for
prepared
me.
this. This to everyone. I'm all right. I just really need some time to figure things out. Please, please, please don't do anything stupid or make any moves until I get back. Just give me 7 days to talk to my family. I always know how to find the soup kitchen. I'll catch up with you. Love, Blue, and she made
She
a
wrote
little
the
smiley
little
face.
face in the U.
Oh, she would.
That's how you know it was her.
Well, shoot.
I
I was
literally-
going to suggest that we take down the Jean family immediately, but if Blue's taking affirmative action to fix something up...
I think right now she can try and work out with the Jean family while we can try and find the contractor who ordered the hit in the first place.
Oh,
or
I-
possibly ordered the hit in the first place.
Well, the Jean family, they are a very powerful crew. How do we know that they weren't the ones? You know what? Let's go find the rest.
Let's
of the
go find
party.
this is like an all-party conversation.
You guys head back to the soup kitchen where you last parked it. You see Bott and Nova are now awake and they're kind of in their morning outfits. Nova's still wrapped up in her blanket.
Hey, Bott, you're identifying items. Identify this one as well.
Oh my god.
You're right. You guys bump into Bott, who's finally like, this is the last one.
Sure. Give me 10 minutes.
All right, thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. You're right
Um,
here as well. I have to remember that.
You see Israfel, who's inside in the center area where he's making some coffee over in the kitchen. He's brewing some coffee, and Jenna is with him brewing coffee as well.
Was it coffee from the kitchen?
No, it was his own coffee. He's
I
a
take
special.
D4 psychic damage.
What?
Your feelings are hurt.
He really doesn't like my coffee.
Oh no.
Over here.
Oh,
What is
From
it?
Blue.
I didn't know where
It's a
the
note
other
you should
coffee
read
was.
aloud for everyone, because not everyone in the room has
Maybe
heard it.
you should buy a different brand.
I like your brand.
Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should just... You know what? I'm just gonna enjoy the coffee I enjoy, and if someone else doesn't, I suppose that that's okay, and I just need to deal with the fact that other people are gonna have different tastes.
We appreciate different opinions sometimes.
Even when they're terribly wrong.
I don't understand why she put please 3 times like I would do something
You are
stupid.
crying a lot for saying that.
Well, sometimes a man's honor and livelihood is all that he provides for those he cares about. And when it's not reciprocated, it
Trust me, I know unreciprocated
So Nova,
affections can hit.
Blue doesn't trust us? Typical.
I guess not. It says please,
Oh my
please,
God.
please don't do anything stupid or make any moves until I get back.
To be fair, we handed her over to the authorities last night. I don't know how good we are at making smart decisions with our friends.
Yeah, what happened last night?
Oh,
Jenna!
Jenna!
It's a crazy night.
Yeah, you
Here's
guys-
what happened.
You did what?
I know.
There's a war?
Yes, well, almost.
Almost a war.
We have a week. We have a week.
We have a week.
Wait, we have a week for Oh no, 7 days.
7 days.
Oh no, there's just
It's-
there's no time.
It's fine. We'll have enough time.
There's no time.
There's always enough time.
Now, everybody, let's calm your shits.
I'm going to. I'm gonna pull out my black bag of tricks. I'm gonna take a fuzzball. I'm gonna throw it. There's no time.
What happens?
I roll a d8 to see what creature comes out.
No.
Let's go. Go. Eight.
4.
I believe.
She asked us 3 times. 3 times she said please.
A goat appears.
We gotta go.
Giant goat.
No, it's just a
regular goat. It's a regular goat.
You throw it in the middle of the room, and all of a sudden, you hear like all the hooves hit.
I hug it.
Oh, it's so cute. Look, it pooped a little tiny bit.
It was
They're
a,
really small.
It was a startle poop.
I need affection.
Roll me an animal handling check, Bot. It doesn't hate you, so it's an easy check. Don't roll bad.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my
God.
goodness!
It.
Butt squeezes it to
You
his head
squeeze it a
pumps.
little tight. How much damage does it have? How much HP?
Oh no. I think it's just.
I'm pretty
like,
sure it's like
Yeah, like
minions.
Hang on.
D&D goat stats.
Hold on, I have it.
Oh, you have
I
it?
hear a whisper from my patron.
4 HP.
Eldritch whispers 7 days.
7 days.
7 days.
7 days.
Bot, roll me a D4.
Oh no, we're gonna kill this goat.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
It doesn't poof back out of existence.
hurts.
But you hear the and
Be
you
careful, it can charge It also has advantage on strength and dexterity saving throws made against effects that would knock it prone.
It's
That's
also
very
trying
nice.
to get out of there, and
And it can ram you, so just be careful.
you don't kill it in the first attempt, but it's not very pleased with your responses. Oh my god, is that a goat?
What should we name him?
Well, don't name him, because if we
It's
need to
gonna
make
just-
a stew or something, if we create...
Oh, stew! You're gonna kill a goat and make a stew!
What do you think I have in this stew? Most of it's protein.
We had stone frog stew
But
once.
no, but usually I don't just have to see the
Don't kill Fuzzy.
fuzzy.
Right.
Fuzzy, and it makes sense because the thing I threw was fuzzy, and it became fuzzy.
So they're all named Fuzzy, the ones that come out of there.
But Stu is a great name.
Stew, fuzzy stew,
Well,
Fuzzy
that's
stew.
just gonna just rub
Mr.
it in my
Stew.
face, why don't you?
Mr.
question.
Stew.
Mr. Stew. Come here,
all right.
boy.
Jack,
We need a thing.
Oh my gosh, you're so
It's
cute.
so cute.
Ow, your horns. Ow, your
Jenna,
horns.
be careful. I don't want you hurting yourself on the goat.
How bad can it be? Ow.
Literally. Watch yourself.
It's the horns.
Yeah, those are spiky.
Oh, is that what I do?
Also, did you do your homework that I gave you during the party? Did you do your little fighting homework I gave you?
Yeah, watch this. And she stabs the goat. No, just kidding. Just kidding. No.
Oh, Mr. Stew.
Just kidding. It was a joke. I needed it. No, she pulls out a dagger, and you can see where like the cut marks have been. Like it's now dulled blade from she's been fucking a tree up.
Hey, nice. Does she level up?
It's a good question. Anyways, so
Oh my god.
if we're not supposed to do anything and waiting for Blue,
Well, she said not to do anything about her family. We can
Yes.
still.
Please don't think any. Don't. Please. That's 3 pleases. Don't do anything
a lot of
stupid or
pleases.
make any moves until I get back. Which might be a cry for help. So we should definitely.
I do want to
I don't-
follow up with that person from the party about artificers.
Right.
We could at least go and try to get information. Maybe not do anything.
Do you think the party of artificers has anything to do with this murder?
Never. They could never.
Well,
They're
we don't
amazing.
know. You'd be
The
surprised.
HOA? Are you joking?
But they didn't get any respect from their respective lands. They didn't get any recognition.
No, because that would put them back, and they want to be respected.
We
Would have
should
put them back,
see-
or would have put the other people on top back?
I don't like that thinking. I just think they're too pure for the world.
Alright, it's just a theory.
Sawyer seemed cool. I don't think they are involved.
It's the coolest ones that tend to... Remember that one hot guy that ended up the person who hired them the first time? Remember that? The wine person?
Yes.
He was hot. He was cool.
He was a total zaddy.
total zaddy. Murderer.
Well,
Or
that's
contracted murderer.
funny enough.
Yeah.
Blue's father. I mean, he's a pretty solid looking athlete.
He's pretty fun.
He's pretty a-okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's a tight buttock.
I need fire. Let's find the artificers and their forges.
Right.
Let's go.
Alright,
Let's do it. And one thing I think we should do, just to be proactive, to make sure we're doing something, is maybe find out who all is involved with the Jean family. And we don't necessarily have to do anything, but if we gather more information about who's connected to them, we could possibly understand just how deep this rabbit hole goes.
I am okay with investigating them, but definitely if there's any direct contact, that's where I would want to draw the line out of Blue's respect. But everything else we could do just fine.
I will say that if it comes between stopping a war, well, let's just keep going.
I was about to say we're gonna get into
Just
another.
keep going.
We'll get into a whole conversation about this later. All right, we run.
okay, can I come for once?
Hey, Bott, you done
Jenna,
investigating
of
that?
course.
Be careful though. Bott, you done investigating that item I gave you?
Oh, right, that did happen. You have... these are the Sleepy Sheep Plugs.
Hey.
They are wool earplugs shaped like little sheep. And it casts a small radius of silence. So when you put them in, Bose headphones.
I love that.
You have 2 earbuds,
Yes,
essentially.
it is the sleepy sheep plugs. They cast a small radius of silence.
Oh, Isabel would love that.
You're all like, yes, it sounds so nice.
You want these ears, Isabel?
I'll stop having casting spells.
We sing spells.
Sounds horrible.
Yes.
Thank you.
Israfel, are you coming with us?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know that.
We'll just put him on a leash and then drag him around with
Well,
the
why
ears
don't
on
we put
something.
Israfel here and he can watch the goat?
Okay, you want to be on goat watching duty? You want to make friends? Okay, good. I think that's a yes.
Great.
Okay, and you guys start heading towards the. I did finally get the name. I found the name of it in my notes that I wrote about a year ago. You guys are heading towards the School of Arcane Arts, so also known as the Arcane Academy or Aethelmore Academy of the Arcane Arts. Hey.
Oh my god. I can't.
I feel like something just flew over.
You've been waiting a
yeah.
year for that.
Yeah.
You've been waiting a year for quadruple A to be a joke.
Yeah, we're going to A.
Israfel is sounding dangerously close to Chad Duche.
I know that. I realize that. I try my best not to.
No!
Oh,
No!
No! Get out of here!
no, you can't stop.
You're Blackston! You're gonna play Blackston tonight!
Blax is having an existential crisis. He's turning into a whole other person.
He hasn't even had the trauma yet.
You want to bet?
We'll get worse, don't worry. I have plans.
no.
Alright, you guys start heading over to the. You guys head over. Aethelmore Academy of the Arcane Arts. And you guys roll up. It is a massive school. It is made of a old cobblestone, so it looks.
Old cobblestone?
I'm done with this joke now. The bit,
Sure you
the
are.
bit's worse than I thought.
Wait.
There's also frat boys at this school too.
Yo, girl, what's your major?
Yo, girl! Hey, I like you!
Yo, where's my hug at?
What does yo mean?
It's younger age speak. You learn, you pick it up after a while.
Oh, it's all the frat guys.
Jenna, by the way,
Yeah?
it looks like your dagger's a bit, unsharpened. Would you like a hand axe?
Oh my god.
Here you go.
And for her, it's like a battle axe, because it's a hand axe for a normal sized person, but for her, it's like.
Careful with it.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. I would never. Ow. I would never hurt myself.
Jenna?
It's gone. Magic.
You don't know magic.
I investigate.
Investigate.
Insight check!
She's now gonna roll a sleight of hand check.
15
She rolled a
plus.
natural 2 on her stealth to like sleight of hand it away.
Oh,
OMG, it's gone.
I got a 15.
Bott, you now lose all of your charisma checks and lying because it is not gone. And it's
Oh
quite
no!
clearly. I'm kidding. You made a joke, Bott. But I really wanted to do that.
Wait, so jokes are not technically lies.
Whoa, I think we found our loophole.
No. Don't make me say no to Bott on this one.
Okay, yeah,
Bott, you
no,
get
wait,
your
I'm
go
happy.
ahead.
I'm happy, everything's
Definition
fine.
of
You're
joke.
good now. You do this to me in the future. You get one. You get one time. All right. Anyways, you guys arrive to this massive school. It has big walls around it. It looks like the, I forget the name of Winterhold. It looks like the Winterhold College. It has several large.
Is it okay to
towers.
have weapons on campus?
You look around and you see that there are.
Shit. Someone's gonna fucking fuck up Bott.
Weapons are fine here. You see that there's people walking around, like people who have all types of casters. Roll me a perception check, Bot. It's a good question.
I rolled a 13.
13? Well, with your perception, I think it's a +2 to that at least, but 10 was what you needed. You look around and you see that other people have weapons on them. People usually just have daggers because that's the most common thing. People use knives around here for a lot of stuff. They have contractors coming in and out of the main school all the time. So no one stares at you as you have blades protruding from every person. You have a weapon on you and no one... People stare at you like, oh, it's a turtle.
It's a turtle. Turtle.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't
Well,
know. I've only read about your siblings in nature.
That's great.
How many
You know which way to the artificers?
What's the difference?
Why do you call them siblings?
Yeah, because they're related. They're like siblings in the animal kingdom. Never mind.
Kind
never
of
mind.
like
Feels
how
weird.
primates are very similar to human.
I didn't mean to have this conversation.
What's your name?
Artificers over there. Bye.
Bye.
You should educate yourself,
I'm trying.
jerk.
Change your major.
Trying.
I'm
Not hard enough.
It's so hard to change majors here.
I get no respect.
You sign up for a major and they make you keep it for at least 2 years.
Wow, that's awful. You
I
should
want to
just
hear
drop
more
out.
about this. You should come
Wait,
back.
come back. So here, so
Roll me a persuasion check to see if they come back.
that is 14.
This very studious looking girl comes back over.
Hey,
Alright.
come back.
So,
She comes back. She's wearing regular, like simple robes, and has some books in her hand, like several books. Bob, roll me a perception check real quick.
I rolled a 15.
You look closely.
Plus 4.
They are biology books, or what you would have equivalent to in this day and age of different species and genes, and it looks like it's more for alchemy. That's what you see. She's an alchemy student. And she comes back over, she's holding her books tightly and very afraid.
what's your name?
Luella?
Say it a little slower for me, please.
Luella?
Luella.
Luella.
Oh, I bet you
it's-
make a mean potion.
My potions aren't that mean. I'm really not good at them, but
Oh,
Oh, okay, wait, hold up. I
no,
was
they
just
meant
joking.
like a good potion. Like,
Oh.
You make a really mean potion, like a really good potion.
It's an expression.
It's,
You ever had a
it's-
really mean brisket? You know, like a brisket that just like is perfectly like soaked and
Yeah.
juicy.
Like that brisket's really yo.
Hotney's check.
Oh, jeez.
Shit.
a 4.
No.
A 4.
Luella.
She is. It's not that she's ugly.
She's
it's that she is unkept. Hair is, she is misfrizzled, but like too far. She has this bright red hair that is just frizzy into next week. She looks like I forget the girl's Anne Hathaway in Princess Diaries when she gets rained on and is just looking miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she's looking like right
Mia?
now. Not feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm working on potions. Again, I'm trying to transfer out of the potion making classes because like I blew one up the other day and I hurt a student and it was a bad time, but it wasn't. Oh,
Luella, do you like making potions?
it can be fun, but
Is it your passion? Your drive in life? What do you want to accomplish?
Would you like to accomplish potion type contracts with
What?
guilds of murderers, or are there people
What?
who give like?
Toadie.
Sorry.
Not everyone's a
Too much of
suspect.
a personal story with
Not
Luella.
everyone's a suspect.
You're
Not
right.
everyone's a suspect.
I got a suspicion.
I just wanted to learn more. This is kind of like the only place that you can learn, and the only way to do it is I don't have any. I can't like cast spells, but I wanted to come to the school and learn about magic. Unfortunately, the only magic for non-magic people is potion making, and I'm not good at it. Or artificers, but I'm also not good at that either. I don't understand the mechanics of it. This new science.
I make my medallion into head girl of AAAA.
Oh my god.
It's already started.
Oh gosh.
Well, you know, Luella, as the head girl, it was really hard for me to accomplish so much. And, you know, I just want to give you some sort of, like, inspiration of,
Where
like...
did you get that?
I went here,
Oh.
obviously. And I kind of step on Toadic's toe, just...
The Totos.
Toto's, yeah.
Oh.
If you ever need help,
Nova, why did you hurt him? He's frail.
he's... just needs it sometimes.
Very.
But
real.
I suggest you talk to your professors. They will help you.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to ask them for help. They're there to help you. And talk to the head boy. You can talk to me too, but you know,
a boy.
No. Okay, Luella. You know what? Talk to, make friends. Maybe get a tutor for potion making.
Roll me a persuasion check at advantage because of your stupid little
Yes.
thing. The head girl of AAA.
Oh.
Oh. Plus.
I think it's 9.
You got a lot of charisma, right? I'm pretty sure
It's
you
a
got
lot of charisma.
15.
Is being a student that tough? That's sad.
Okay. I think that there's tutors. I'll go get one of those.
Yeah.
Go
yeah.
get one of those, because that's how I got my head girl medal for being the smartest in my
It's
class.
really cool.
Yeah.
I'll get an award one day.
You know what? I know I will be passing this off to you one day. I just feel it in my bones.
You know, also, if you need an internship, you know the Stockwood family, right?
Yeah, they're super big in
Talk to specifically and only Delwyn. No one else. Delwyn Stockwood. Tell her you're a buddy of Blackston. And that that Blackston would really like it if she helped you out.
Okay.
If you need an internship there, she'll set you up and like do like a little wink nudge. She'll know what it means.
She's very kind, very kind.
She's very kind.
Like,
Tony looks
James-
around the crowd suspiciously to see if anyone's watching them with invested interest.
Watching you guys.
Yeah, like.
Roll me an inside check on the crowd.
So it's a 14 plus, you said insight, 3, so
17.
17. You're going around and no one fucking cares what you guys are doing. Everyone's.
Yeah.
There's one dude on like you're looking around. You're seeing like no one gives a shit about us standing in the middle of the pack, and there's one like a bunch of people have their like satchels and backpacks, and they kind of like look over to you for a second. And you make eye contact, and they like don't make eye contact with the tweakers. Is what you're doing right now. One dude's on like a mechanical hoverboard looking thing. It's got one wheel and he's just like vibing
Yo,
on
he
it.
did it. He's the killer.
Cowabunga, I gotta get my hands on that.
I wish I had a school experience. It seems nice. I missed out.
No, but no.
Luella takes her stuff. She points you guys in the direction of the most recent classes that are being taken. It's in the Mage's Tower, but the Artificers are like a subdivision of that, and they're working on it right now. Go ahead that way.
Alright.
Does the joke champion have medallion have to be attuned?
No, it doesn't have to be attuned.
Perf.
Oh, look, we just we can break that.
Can we
Needs to be-
buy that guy's
Bott.
hoverboard?
What?
You want the hoverboard?
I want the board.
Wait, hang on.
All right, hey, guy on the
Oh
hoverboard.
my gosh.
I think it'll make me look cool.
What?
Where'd you get that?
I made it for class.
Yo, we wanted to buy it off of you.
Love the idea. It's my project. No way. I don't want to start again. Get your own project.
There is a lot going on here. What was our original purpose?
Well,
It's still there. It's always still there. We just have side goals.
You got directions to go to Sawyer. You're trying to find Sawyer. That's why you came to the school, and you found Luella, who has gotten some directions to go to Delwyn for an internship. You just got told to piss off. This is his project, and he's been working on. Go somewhere else.
and I'm taking my medallion
Yes.
and I'm putting it on Bott.
I walk away. I'm feeling like there are too many people around here.
No, wait, Bott, you want to have a school experience? Come here, please.
You're gonna make Bott head girl?
Bott, I'm chasing Bott with the medallion.
I have to head to class now. Bye.
All right.
Bye, Luella.
See you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Please.
to meet you. You have a
Throw
bright,
gold at her.
you have a bright
Swearing
future.
count as lying?
Deceiving and lying are different. Deceiving and lying are different
It's
things.
a joke medallion, though.
Okay, I'll wear it.
Well, I was gonna have you wear it as the head Bott of A.
Head
Ah.
Bott.
Go. Give it back in
No,
20
but
minutes.
you would not lose your abilities if you wear that.
We really gotta walk toes with Bott lying anymore now.
Sarcasm I'll accept, but if we're in the middle of a heated conversation.
Okay. I'm going to find Sawyer now.
Okay, let's go find Sawyer. Also,
Great.
you don't have to lie to anyone and say that you were like actually head Bott, but that you actually just wanted to wear that to feel accomplished. at
Just
some
say
point.
it's yours. That's technically not a lie.
It's
Those are
ours.
Hey.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay. You guys make
guessing a different
You guys are
answer.
pushing along through, and you go around. There's several different towers, and you can kind of see like, oh, this one's for alchemy, and this one's for conjuration. You find all the different schools, and they're in their own little sub areas. You find the one that says this one. No, sorry. The conjuration is in the same school as the artificers, where they pointed to you, and you see like a little sign that says the artificer at the bottom, and it's kind of there. But you see, and this is the tower that you guys need to go to for classes.
Let's go to class.
So you guys head inside the tower, and each level it's pretty wide. As each level goes up, you start to see that it's very clear which floor has which classes on it, and you're bumping into a whole bunch of young college students who, Todik, you're having a tough time getting up these stairs, up the spiral staircase.
Oh no.
I do have an athletics of 9.
You're not struggling. No, you're doing well. It's your age that's hurting you in this situation.
My sciatica.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you sound like the patients at my work.
I just need something cold to put on my poor knees and ankles.
Kids are bumping into you, like, oh, sorry, mister, as they bump in.
It's all right.
Cold blanket.
Ah, cold blanket, here you go.
Oh, that's right.
And I wrap the cold blanket around my joints.
It's good. That's good.
That feels real good.
You guys get up to the level that says artificer, and it's about halfway through, and you get to the main floor.
I smell something dank. I think Sawyer is this way.
Sawyer's just smoking.
It just smells so dank.
You guys, all right.
Smells like my childhood.
You guys get on the level, right?
What were you up to?
Oh my god.
Roll
should
me
sit down and have a
an
chat.
investigation. Everybody.
Everyone?
I rolled a
Investigation
1.
9.
I rolled a 17.
Wait, plus.
Rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
Nice.
All right.
10.
Yeah.
All right, with the two of you doing very well. Bott, you did not do so well. Your nose is not as keen as the rest of.
You don't have a wolf boy's nose.
As Wolf Boy's nose, yes.
Or a
What
tortoise.
nose?
Exactly.
No one knows.
No one knows.
He's got no nose.
knows.
You get on the floor, you walk through several classes. Most of them are empty, or they have 1 or 2 teachers in them, or 1 teacher per class, and there's not a lot of students. It can fit up to like 45 students per some classes, and there's 1 giant lecture hall that has about 1/3 of the population inside, as you see a little red-haired gnome like giving a little presentation on the board. You see him holding something as you kind of like peek in real quick. Oh, that's not what we're looking for. Eventually you come down the corridor where there's only desks, or not desks, only offices. You're now in the office section of the school, or the artificers, and you smell something in the distance, and the very far hall, a door opens, and you see like a little puff of smoke coming out from it. You get down to the very end, and then you see the same tiefling that you saw the day before. He's sitting in a chair at a little desk writing some paper. There's some incense burning, but weirdly enough, it smells like something else was just recently burned. With your investigation check, you would realize that he was masking a different scent of something else with the incense as the name of science. But you see a little window on it, you knock on the door. When you do, you open up, you realize the room has been hotboxed, and all the smoke pours out of it. Do I know you guys, or?
Are you Sawyer?
Yeah.
Hey Sawyer.
Oh, dude! And he looks over to you, Bott. That wasn't a dream!
Oh my god, I'm in love with him.
Holy shit!
Wait, did we roll hotness check for Sawyer?
I don't know if we did or not.
I felt like we did.
I thought we
he
did.
got
I thought he was
an
like a
8
9
or
or something.
9.
I feel like we have. I will not roll it.
Okay.
I feel like we have.
I
We
think,
must
I
have.
think he's Sawyer's
Roll
got
it back.
fresh
So
look to him.
he looks over, does not recognize any of you, points to Bott. Oh, it wasn't a dream. Oh my, holy shit. Come on in. Come on in. Guys, check this shit out.
Is that crimson butterscotch I smell?
Yeah, dude.
I knew it.
What's saw, dude?
Oh god, why am I
knew
literally
it.
gonna cry? I'm obsessed with Sawyer.
Oh, Sawyer, you're an interesting individual. An interesting person.
It's gonna...
You're a purple tiefling too.
Not purple. He doesn't have purple skin. He looks more like a drow, but he has horns.
Oh.
So he is.
It's nice to see you again.
It's nice to know that you're real, man. Come on in. He lets you guys inside the room. And he's like, all right, we gotta close the door though, or like they'll smell it, you know. So like, put this shut real quick. And you see him he lights up another like 3 sticks of incense. I'm telling him I'm working on it for like a spell. So like they kind of just leave me alone and do my research. But like, that was the incense. Oh, it was terrible.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
No.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. I
It's,
have a bag of mushrooms if you want some.
it's better if you cough.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Or you're just gonna get
Where's the
high.
He just eats it.
Okay, that's gonna make you trip.
You're right. Natural 20 on the save.
Oh!
All right.
No!
Shit, he can hold it.
I was
bro.
gonna say, he's got his expertise, you know.
Impressive.
He looks back at everyone, and you see for a moment he sits there and like kind of like waits, like. And then for a moment, like his eyes, they dilate intensely, and now he doesn't even have an eye. Oh, he doesn't have an iris. It's just pupil.
Sick.
Oh,
I don't know how much.
This
he's
is our contact.
fuck yeah, dude. So like I need to talk to you about something. Like, can I? This is gonna sound really fucking weird to like the people without like prosthetics, and he like waves his little like his ceramic hand, the one that
That's
was
fucking cool.
This is what got me into it, you know. To the like the organic folks in the room, this is gonna sound really fucking weird, but like I need to like see you. Like, I need to check you out. Like, is that
With
cool?
consent?
That's what I'm asking for. If
Oh.
it's cool or
Yeah.
not.
Oh.
Sure. What do you
Cool.
need? I'm
I have a
happy
couple-
to help.
Couple of questions to be answered here, you know. So like, first off, you have a really weird build. Nothing that we've seen from our era, except for stuff that we've been unburying. So I'm just gonna roll real quick, do a quick investigation check on you. Mind you, I'm not an artificer. I kind of got into the game way late after, you know, lost that shit and all that. But you know, natural 16 with their investigation.
Ha ha ha, that tickles.
He does the full doctor scope of you. Gets the little mallet, hits you in the kneecap, sets you on the like, sets you on the have you sit on the desk and starts like kind of checking. So, you're a weird build. Like we've seen your stuff, but not something that we've made. You're in. And he goes for a second. You know, I have someone else that got me into this. You mind if I go get him real quick? He'd fucking love to see you, dude.
I feel so loved. Hell yeah.
Sick. All right, just hang tight. I'll be right back. And he exits the room for real quick.
He's so fucking cool.
You get a picture of him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
In the Discord.
You can see what Sawyer looks like in the Discord. This was a character that was won when we hit our 1,000 followers. Lemon Viola won the giveaway, and this is a character that they transcribed. Fortunately, it worked really well for the campaign. So Sawyer leaves for a few minutes, and about 5 or so minutes later, you hear like footsteps come down the hallway, and he opens the door back up, and there's a little gnome who comes inside. What's up, everyone?
Are you the guy who's...
My name's Sam.
Hello, Sam.
Sam, I am.
I am Sam. Yeah.
Sam, I am.
So Sawyer's telling me,
Been sniffing?
there it is.
Oh, you're
What is it?
okay. You're coming in to see Bott. Okay.
Yeah.
You're the person for
Yeah, I am the person.
The-
I am the guy.
You're the
You're
guy?
the guy.
Wait, you're the guy?
I don't.
Yeah. I am the last of my kind.
Ooh.
Right. We've been. This is gonna sound really weird, but I've almost made another one of you.
What?
I mean, doesn't matter. Just
Like a warforged or
I'm gonna fucking look real quick.
That would make you a papa.
He goes to
he's Papa, right?
He goes to
Papa
investigate
Sam.
you, Bott, and he kind of looks around. And he's like, he like starts taking measuring tape.
What? I'm not alone?
Yeah, that's the thing. He starts measuring you around all your dimensions, like neck, shoulder to length, like how long are your arms, are you proportional to what they found, and this is where you get an exposition dump. So, I don't know how much you know, but the first thing that we found, long ago, we thought we were the only ones that were first on this planet, right? That's what it was. We thought, our people thought that we were alone. We were the first ones that inhabited this planet, right? That's what we thought until just recently, about a couple decades ago, when I was just a wee little kid, they uncovered what they call the Man of Iron, which is this metal man that they found in the dirt, and that's something that we've never even seen before. So that's when I got really excited. It was just a few hours from my hometown is when they had this big excavation of this old kingdom, and that's when we knew we weren't alone for the first time, and I was just so excited about it. You have very similar schematics to the original Man of Iron. He was a different metal, so we don't know the era. I'm just trying to scope out, are you before, are you after? Because we didn't know that it existed at all, as it seems. So we've been kind of doing some more research. In fact, we started, I'm from, let's just get this out of the way. I just got back from a little trip, an expedition out to Driftwood. They found a place of a Paxium is what we're calling it now. Paxium is the name. We've started to understand that they have a language we never knew before.
Gith?
Yeah, Gith. Oh, you must be up to date on these things. But yeah, so Gith, it's a language we haven't ever seen before, and we're starting to transcribe it. That is not my specialty, but the folks down there at Edgemount, they have the Edgemount Academy of the Arcane Arts.
That's me. I'm from Edgemount.
Oh, but you with the school then?
Oh, yeah?
She's head girl.
Yeah? Yeah.
Actually, it's just Arcane. It's just Edgemount Academy it's just EA for short.
Oh, yeah.
I am head Bott.
Oh, we might say.
That's right, this is head Bott here.
Head Bott. That's good to know because you are the oldest of your kind that's still around. So, anyways, long story short, they got some funding down at the Edgemount Academy to start looking up and digging up some excavation. I don't really know where it came from, but they started sending out contractors to go look and find these old ruins, per se. And we found some ruins by Driftwood. In Driftwood, then I was down there for a while. We then had to excavate something that completely crashed and crumbled just recently. It's been a mess, but we just figured it out. There are some metallics, some robot parts. I'm currently in a couple projects right now. I'm just missing some pieces here, just some pieces of puzzles that are problematic.
We were down in that area. We might have just missed you.
Yeah, I
we
was
were there
just going to
before,
say that.
Yeah, I came a little later after the Edgemount Academy. They started setting up in Driftwood, or that was their little post. Weird little house, weird little setup there.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, it was a weird.
Oh, you've been there too?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! God
We
damn.
really have been around. Not in that way. Wait, hold on.
I've been
Isra
around
jumped
that
the
way.
fence.
Oh! We heard about that. Then some weird folks came in with this little squid-looking thing. That was you guys?
Oh my gosh.
That was us.
Yeah, with a mind flayer.
Oh, yeah, Edna was sickly fascinated with that. That was her thing. I wanted nothing more to do with it. But anyways, yeah, that happened. Now I'm back and just working on some stuff. But it seems that you're an early model, or we don't know the era yet, but it seems like you were later period of their stuff. Their first constructs didn't have any sentience, and we're starting to realize now with some of the text that we've been picking up that they had warforged and they had constructs. They started with constructs and they just happened to be not autonomous, and then eventually realized how to make autonomous your kind, for example. I'm still in the process of putting mine together. The folks down at Faladin, they were the first ones to recreate another warforged. Nate, yeah, and 8, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I've heard of him.
We went on an adventure with him.
No way.
Yeah.
Super super nice fellow, I think.
Yeah, we almost. Yeah, it was a whole drummer thing.
Oh, all right.
One of our members almost made him run away. Well, he did run away, and we did chase him down, and then we had to like see some sort of like hag person, and he was gonna be with that. It was
Wow.
It was a lot.
That's a lot of things happening.
Yeah,
in the
it was a
place.
lot.
There's nothing wrong with hags. We love hags.
Wow. Well, you know, he was a very easily influenced.
Doesn't matter. I'm more advanced than N8 anyway.
That's true.
Well, it does seem that way because he starts looking over and he sees like he starts questioning you about like small mechanics of your body. So he asks you about like the armor that you're wearing or how you integrate it or your
Crossbow?
your Buzz Lightyear crossbow.
Buzz Lightyear.
And
You said you have like text of Gith?
yeah. So we found documentation, schematics.
Bott knows Gith. Bott can read it.
I can translate that.
Yeah.
I'm great at it.
Really? My goodness. Yeah. Sawyer's like, yeah, man, I can hang out with these. You want to go like get your paperwork? He's like, I don't know how much of I have here because the Edgemount took it with them. They were the scribes. They were trying to figure it out. But like, I have some stuff.
Rookie mistake, those edge mounts.
Okay. Let me go. I'm gonna go tell my class that it's canceled real quick. I'm gonna go get my paperwork.
They'll be very happy, I'm sure.
He runs off, and Sawyer comes back in, or Sawyer starts talking to you guys again as he pieces out. Yeah, man. Like we're trying to work on some.
I'm a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
You really are, Bart. You really are. You're like, no, we have to cancel classes for you, and we have to cancel all our plans because you're perfect and amazing.
I'm more important than class.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, education is important sometimes. Not
We
all.
can cancel a class to make
I
a
think-
more educated.
Bott needs to.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
we'll
know,
get
Bott.
Bott this,
You
we'll
are
get Bott this.
more important in class. Dang it.
So like, kind of what we've been working on now is when we were down there. I never got to see it, but like he explained it really well, and he's got good visuals. I wish I could have checked it out, but like he's trying to. They found a power source. They have these like crystals, you know, like the one that Bott has in his chest,
The
right?
soul gem.
Yeah, something like that. And there's more of them, but they're like shattered, or they're broken, or they're just not. They hold no power, and we're trying to like figure out that power. Because if we could tap into that, then we could get funding, which would be stellar. But we're not getting that right now because no one sees this as a good opportunity to make weapons.
So I think I'm in love with you. Just gonna be frank.
I don't think this is Sawyer.
Yes,
This
it
is
is.
Sawyer.
You are Sawyer?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm old.
Sam. Oh,
I make my cloak billow dramatically.
That's right, Sam went to
No,
get
but are you
cool
just-
enchantment. Flattered, but like
Someone get me a cooling-
different.
Take it off my leg.
How old are you?
like 12.
I am 18.
We
Barely.
are. There's a respectfully. There's a age gap between us here. Like,
How old are you? You look like my age.
Thank you very much. Like,
You're both
38.
I have always been into older men.
Thank
know,
you.
but
That's
You turned
noted.
19 on our adventures. When is your birthday?
Wait, did I?
Oh no,
turn
yeah,
19?
you had your birthday gift, right? Your birthday sword.
Oh my God, I did turn 19.
Birthday sword.
Ow! I'm 19 now. I'm 19.
19, still younger than most of my students.
You're a teacher.
Yeah, dude.
What if he has an office?
It's my office. It's Professor Sawyer.
Oh, I thought you were a student.
No,
Well,
dude.
I've always fantasized about professors.
Okay,
Just
Nova.
kidding.
Nova,
Give me a cooling
I
flagon, and I take the cooling flagon, and I just drink my ale. out.
I understand if you like to have multiple partners.
All right,
that's
we will
totally fine,
unpack
but
that
we have
later.
I
Yeah.
was joking. I was just like really like.
I think you're one of those people that jokes and sees if it happens, then you act like it wasn't a joke if it
Oh,
happens.
Schrodinger,
and then you-
good guy. I've met the guy. Super stellar wizard. Died a couple years ago too. It was really sad.
Who?
Archmage Schrodinger.
Schrodinger.
I think he got trapped in a box, right? No one really knows if he's dead or not.
That's what we're
Schrodinger's joke.
saying.
Yeah, he was a tabaxi professor. You know, he had a whole thing going on.
So you've heard of him?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Dude, yeah, weird story. Like, he got into a box and we don't know if he's there or not anymore.
I
Crazy.
explored the multiverses where he was there and the ones where he also wasn't.
Sam comes back, by the way, opening up. He has a few things of paperwork. It's not a lot, but it's schematics of different builds that were meant to be constructs that have not been put into use yet.
There's a lot to unpack there, but we might as well just throw out the entire suitcase, Nova.
Just throw it all out. Fucking get rid of me.
It's so fun. It's fine to enjoy multiple partners, but you have to learn when to pursue those partners, Nova.
Oh, he's just really cool.
To be fair, like, we come across death on a regular basis,
And
so...
also-
You never know when you're gonna have your last.
And
you know?
also, if you want to have multiple partners, you have to make sure you support multiple partners.
Which
And
is
not
very
just-
difficult.
Which is very difficult. Like, polyamory is like a difficult lifestyle to choose if you want to choose that lifestyle.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive from what I hear.
Yeah, because you want to make sure you love everyone equally. And
One
not-
partner's already expensive, you know, like to really,
Yeah.
not only like monetarily, but like emotionally. It's important that you have the well of emotions to take care of your partners, man.
Yeah, because it's about
This is a
loving
good
everyone.
conversation. I'm glad we are also understanding.
Yeah, you want to love everyone. You want to love everyone, not just like love one person, like almost like on a one-for-one basis. You want to love all of your partners.
If
sure,
you
man,
can't,
for sure.
sometimes you just have to walk away,
And sometimes
right?
you have to communicate. Communication with
Oh.
your
So,
partner.
Bott, could you read this, please?
Yeah, but read this.
Also helps to remember which partner is which, Nova.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Sam hands you, Bott, some paperwork, and it's schematics. And what it looks like, roll me an investigation.
I translate. I rolled a 11.
I would say it's good enough. Yeah, because you have a +7 to that. So, Bott, you're reading the schematics, and it's not about translating Gith at this point. It's trying to understand what they're saying. It's like a high-depth understanding of what the language is asking of. And with that roll, you're doing really well. You start recognizing that they are, in fact, using augmentations, and they're in the process of either creating new constructs of different shapes with multiple legs meant for combat or meant for not a mule per se, but like a beast of burden. They're creating different types of structures. For example, you see one paperwork, and it's different scattered pieces. One of them is like changing the ability to detach an arm of a warforged and then reattach it with a tool, for example. So you don't have to pick up a rake. Your arm is just a rake, and it's easier or more efficient for whatever purpose. And they're starting to get into the ability of augmenting.
Was it
their-
actually a rake was the first design element, or was
The
it
rake
just-
was the first because
There were so many leaves.
the other one so
They had to
many
do
leaves.
so many leaves in the underground?
Rake seemed like it would be easy. The rake seemed like it'd be a good choice. So it's talking about augmenting, as well as there's another one talking about how to potentially augment a Gith into, or a humanoid organic with some form of mechanical parts. And they're in the early phases of trying to equip something to them that makes their organism more effective than a warforged, or just as effective. The other one is this terrifying looking beast of burden that is a 6-legged, like, spider-looking thing that is... It's kind of terrifying at first glance, but then when it describes in the notes what it's for, it's meant to get... It's like it's meant to be a mining vessel, to where it can get into holes and they can mine straight down and then use it for its effective purposes.
You
But-
never mind straight down, Devin. You know that.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
That's scary.
It's gross. It's not gross, but it's like that's a 10 to by 15 foot tall spider thing. Ooh.
If you saw that at night in your nightmares, run.
Music Man.
The mu-
Anyone? Any FNAF people out there?
I know FNAF, but the first thing I thought it was Hugh Jackman.
I get that.
But you.
It's Hugh Jackman just as a spider. It's like,
No,
I don't know. Let's try some morning.
Hugh Jackman
No!
crawling like, you got trouble, my friend.
I
Thanks,
want
I
to
hate
sing and
it.
dance now.
Is what I.
No.
I forgot he's Australian.
But you start to give this information to everybody in the room, and he starts writing down aggressively. Oh my God, that would be great. The one thing that I can't really explain is I'm trying to working on here is the crystals. We found a plethora of crystals down there, but they've all been shattered. It seems like they were a power source or something or other to like generate what was necessary. We don't have that kind of power. We use a much less efficient engine, like steam, coal, steam engines are the best we got, and even then they're in a pretty not so good situation. Our clockwork mechanism is getting there, but it's not nearly as advanced as what this race of people long before our time ever were able to build. So.
We have found some hooked up to some Geth machines among the ruins.
We found a similar thing, except where ours was at was completely like shattered, and it looked like there was a vessel for holding it. I am currently in the place I have that in my possession. It's actually being shipped here right now. But when it gets here, I want to then see if I can augment that and make it a way to where I can build a crystal of some kind. I would have to grow the crystal myself, which will be a pain in the ass. But with Sawyer here, who's pretty good at that kind of thing, yeah, man, I got like my own powers. I'm not like an artificer, but like got the interest. You know what I'm saying? Like I can still teach it. You don't have to be good at something to teach it. You know what I mean? Like.
Someone say teaching makes you better.
What will
at
the
thing that you
machine
wanna
and the
teach.
crystal do?
So Sawyer kind of chimes in. This is kind of like where I come in. I want to be able to see if we can make what's called, like, we want to get a reservoir of power, right? So, like me, for example, I harness power innately. We need a crystal that does the same thing. What we want to do is we want to build this lattice, right? The one that we found, he pulls out a sketch of it that was sketched. He's like, yeah, this thing. And it's the same one, Bott, that was in the room with you when you sat down in the chair. And he's like, yeah, so we want to take this lattice and we want to be able to like recreate a crystal that can hold the same energy, and then we want to see how we can use that. It was done once. Like, for example, when he like points to your chest where your crystal sits. Like that thing right there. It's good, It's got power, and I can see that it does, and we want to recreate something like that. The only problem is we don't know how yet, and we need to get as many crystals as possible of the shattered ones, and maybe, just maybe, we could reconstruct them, mend them, or create them together to see what we can do. Because the idea is we could then create a generator that could essentially power the entire school, or the entire city for that matter. Because like, with the power and the enchantments that we found inside of Paxium, oh my God, dude! It's like we could change the world.
Now, that sounds.
I will give you any parts you need.
That's very nice of you, Bud. But
I have a bag of warforged parts.
Oh, dude, really?
now,
Fucking let me see him. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
I'm just thinking, like, these soul stone gems, those things that are inside a bot, those potentially harness living souls, and you want to just use them as a power source.
No. So like what Bott has, we think is like something soul related, because we can see that there's different magic in that. The ones that we found down there were a different type of magic. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't the same. It was the same gem. Like it's the same structure, but it's not the same power. This one's different. I don't know how. I don't know why. But like this one has a different use. This one came from something else.
Good.
I don't think all gems hold souls.
Understood. That makes me feel better. Just wanted to
Yeah.
clarify.
Like there was a different power source eventually, and we're starting to recognize now with the first area they found. We found that there's connecting points. From what it looked like that happened to the city of Paxium and what destroyed it, it seemed like their power source was in the center of the city. We haven't found that piece yet, but we're starting to like notice that what happened was it exploded and fractured the entire city, replacing it around the world separately. That's why we're finding them underground or a part of mountains and shit. Because it was never underground in the first place. One city, like we're standing in now, and he goes over to the window and points, and he points to the very center, which is the Aether Palace, which is where you guys were just the night before. That's the center of town, dude. And that's where imagine that's where the crystal was. And he starts pointing in directions. When the explosion happened, it took just chunks of a city and just relocated it in different areas. That's why when we found it, there was that slate of just solid rock, because they just put it there, you know? Like, it wasn't supposed to be. So that's kind of why, like, we think that's where the power source was at, but we don't know where it's. We're still looking at finding it. Budget, not great, you know?
No cursing.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's for me.
Yeah.
But with everything we know so far, it would not be right to rule it out.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
About the souls.
There's a likelihood, but I don't think so, you know? Like, it wasn't soul-based, it wasn't that kind of energy. It was like a psychic mind energy, which is really, really heckin' off.
Got it.
This may be too much, but this is more just like about our own side tangent. Does this have anything to do with the war that's about to possibly start?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious.
Because this seems like it can all relate back to this.
Oh, dude, what happened the other night?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we came
gnarly.
here in the first place.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, you were there.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I was hecked up.
Hecked up.
Is that a new phrase the kids use?
You were really wobbling the jobblies? Is that what you're doing?
You heckin' know it, man. Like, I was turned down, you know what I'm saying?
You were what we call bouncing the trounce.
All right, old man, all right.
But,
Oh my god.
yeah, a power source like that seems like it's a very viable source of, things. Like, you control a power source like that, you can control a lot more people.
Now, I would say, like, this is fascinating and all, but unless we find there being some correlation with our task at hand and this, unless, I don't know, if we end up having a dead end, then we might as well work on it.
I guess this will let you know, like, what we're trying to work on is that if we figure this out first. Have you ever read a history book before and they talk about the people that found something?
No, I've never read a history book.
That's unfortunate. But, like,
Yeah.
the reward right now, it can't be money, but, like, if we do this right, we figure that if we create this, and he looks to you, Bott, if you are able to help us figure out what's going on here, we'll be immortalized in the history of artificers as the ones who created the society of it, you know? Because right now we're just fringe, but if we could do this, we'd be legends. Anyways,
This seems like something. I don't know.
what we need. So what he said. Anyways, back to it, Sam. Yeah. So what we kind of need more specifically, the most of is we need where I need a heck load of crystals. A lot of damaged ones is fine. Our goal is to.
Wow. That sounds great. I'm already a legend, but I can help you.
All right, Bott, you can calm down just a little bit.
Well, good, because we're gonna need it. Well, there's a couple things we want. There's a couple things we need, and we're just not there yet.
I have a couple of the broken crystals.
Oh, really? We need as many as possible. How much you
Okay.
got?
I just have like a handful of them. Like
We
when.
could probably use it as a bargaining chip.
I was gonna say we may want to hold on to those. I don't know if we want to give those away just
That
yet.
psychic attack, it wouldn't have anything to do with a psychic knife, would it?
A what?
Just a psychic knife.
Psychic
Do you know
knife.
what a psychic knife is?
No, I can't say that I've learned what a psychic knife is.
Question.
Yeah.
Why, if we help you get all these, pieces and
Yeah.
everything, while we're doing that, do you have any ways of gathering information about what's all been going on at the estate last night, the other night?
That sounds great. No. I know absolutely nothing. The only contact I have that knows anything about Faladin are the artificers over there. You know, like we're kind of friends with them, but like we haven't
Kind
really,
of friends.
Well, I mean, such a far contact. You know, like they're across the continent. It's not so easy getting a hold of them.
We're kind of
Yeah.
friends with
And
them
you
too.
don't have any enemies in that.
Oh,
other guild,
absolutely not. Why would we haven't done anything wrong or anything right? Really, we're kind of not. We haven't. There's not a lot going on.
You're
for us.
like the middleman.
Yeah,
if we help you, can you get me a hoverboard?
Oh, is that what that one kid? Oh, what's his name?
Oh, yes!
Oh, Stanley. Is that what? That's the kid I was talking about.
His name is Stanley.
That was his project. Yeah, we all had. All the kids had projects where they had to kind of make something. He's the most advanced thing. He made a little scooter thing that's just one wheel and he kind of goes on it.
Nice. What did the other people make in that class? Give me at least 5 other things.
One kid
people
made
make.
Sawyer's another kid made me a worse version of my hand. That was a weird compliment, but it moved on its own. It was awful. No one liked that. It was like the hand from the Addams Family.
Oh my god.
I heard about that tale.
I mean, it was impressive. It was a really impressive build, but oh my god, did no one want to see that thing? That was disgusting looking. There's so much more. Most of the projects didn't work. His was the only real successful one. He finished early. Everyone's still it's only halfway through the semester. We're in midterms.
Nice. You should get him extra credit.
So yes.
Yeah?
Great. It's agreed upon then. All right.
Sure
You
thing.
heard him. He said
Sam,
yeah,
do you
yeah.
teach potion making?
That's not no, man, that's not what we do here. We're with the metal bits,
Metal. You make
you're
metal
talking
potions?
Sam, not Sawyer. Oh no, I've dabbled, but it's not my forte. You know what I mean? We kinda
Bott gets advantage on the next roll thanks to their patron.
Ooh.
All right, Bott, you have advantage on the next roll. Make it count. No, not a potion maker. I mean, we've all done it. It's necessary to I've got a base knowledge. I can put things together, but not There's a different school for that, really.
Then this one?
I mean, it's
the different part of that.
yeah. There's a different department. There's a different school. The school of inside of A.
Hey.
Eighth More Academy of the Arcane Arts, right? That's where
Ah.
that's where we're working.
Ah.
So anyway, if
Different
this
from me.
conversation's concluded, we only need a couple things. If we need more crystals, all the crystals you can get. If you by chance know if you guys come across another piece of Paxium, let us know. We will get a search party over there, and we will excavate the heck out of it and do all things necessary. If you guys have any other any information on that'd be great. We also need to know as many artificers as possible because it's not really any advanced ones. So we have our friends at the. Yes.
Me.
You. Are you an artificer?
No, I'm
Oh.
not. But I have a recommendation to someone who is.
A recommendation. That would be great. What was that?
Brother Martin in Driftwood.
Brother Martin. Yeah, I've been to Driftwood. I didn't know they had any.
He is a part of the Ilmater Church.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
He's cool.
He's
rad.
really done well. He's sort of, I think, trying to figure out. But no, we're having this conversation last night. He's trying to figure out about something with Bott's soul gem.
That
he
would
knows
be,
something.
That would be outstanding because we are at a loss of words for this gem thing. I really specialize in mechanics. I'm not a crystal connoisseur. So this
I
is.
am.
Any knowledge in
She's way into
crystals is good. We could use any help necessary.
Me too. It
Yeah,
even confuses me.
I would hope so as much.
I pull out my bag of crystals. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of crystals that you can choose from. I've got selenite, I've got kyanite. And Kaya comes on my shoulders.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
kyanite. She's named after the Kaya stone.
You really do know your crystals. then.
Amethyst. We've got rose quartz. We've got clear quartz. Whatever you need.
This is a quartz base. Do you have we could use any specimen of quartz. Could I have a quartz? That'd be okay.
Yeah, I got one here.
We need to
6
get
quartz.
started right away.
Right. We'll get in contact with this Martine fella.
And I jump out the closest window.
What? We're so many stories up.
There's only 4 stories.
That's
still
a lot of
full.
stories.
Guess you'll have to jump.
Toad goes in
Got
after.
a blast.
No.
Aim for the bushes.
I will. So Bott has advantage, which is funny to me. Bott, it's a small window, but you could squeeze through it. I would like you to roll me an athletics check to try to squeeze through it. You get 2 tries
I
at it.
rolled a 20.
Well,
Oh my
I rolled
gosh.
a 10.
Oh my gosh.
25
it's like
total.
that one scene in Madagascar 3 with the lion who just goes into the very tiny hole.
This is like the other guys.
Let's see here. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
Not
Yeah,
falling down.
okay, wait. How long would it take them to get through it? Because do I have enough time to cast levitation on him?
It's a touch spell, isn't it? Levitation?
I don't think it's a touch spell.
I think levitation's touch.
Featherfall
Might
is
be
not
touch.
Okay, so
Levitation.
Bott, you are going to be
And it gets
taking.
touch.
I follow
Um,
after because.
Roll me an athletics check, real quick,
Gosh, but.
as you were trying to
I
land.
rolled an 8.
I will let you do the second roll for this one.
+5.
Roll me. Give me the advantage on this one because you got an extra one first roll.
Curse away.
Fuck!
Damn, dude. One more d20, please.
I rolled a 13.
That's better. Okay. You are going to land in the planter, and I just rolled a 1 3 times in a row with this dice. Okay, there we go. That's 5 times, 6 times. Oop, cocked. 7 times. I cannot believe it. 4 of the 8 rolls, because you're 80 feet high, were 1s. 4 of them.
No way.
1 was a 6, 4,
10.
2, and 5.
Hell yeah.
That could be hurt.
17, 21.
I'm a god.
6, 4, so that's
21.
10 plus 5, 15, 2 plus. Yeah, 21. Damn.
Yes. And
All right.
levitation.
Does Bott do it?
Levitation's verbal as well, so it can be.
Is
could've-
it touch?
Well, it just
What's
says
the range?
it says VSM.
But it'll say what its range is.
range,
it's verbal and somatic.
60 feet.
Oh, okay, so you could.
I could have, but.
All right, so you can do it on Toadic.
All right, Toadic, you get it.
Let's go, friends.
Bott, you land and only take half damage because you landed well and you landed in the planter. However, all the flowers are fucked. Whatever flowers they had, and one kid is like sitting eating his like food next to it, and you just fucking. What the
No
fuck,
time.
dude?
Adventure. Let's
And
go.
then slowly after Toadic comes, like, so you had your, you still had inertia when the levitation happened, so it didn't stop your movement. So you had 20
I
feet
just
of
start
movement.
flying away.
And not flying, just going down in a very,
Oh my god!
you now land and just, you're now a little balloon animal above Bott. Everybody now makes their way down as
I
you
walk
see.
down the
Sawyer,
stairs.
Sam, pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah, we'll get in touch with you guys. I have the ability to contact
Oh.
you if necessary. Take
No
this.
problem. Still suspicious of you, but it's all right. Let's
Take
go.
the fucking rock. He gives you a sending stone. Fucking talk to us when you need to.
Love Sam.
Let us
all right,
know
you
what's
hold
going
on to
on.
that one.
We'll get a hold of you. We'll get in touch. Fucking rock on. We'll do our thing.
Ha! Rock.
Dude, nice.
Hey!
All right, I've got
was a
some
good one!
I've got some serious business to attend to. So like, if you guys don't mind, he starts like rolling like.
Yeah, all right. Keep doing drugs. Let's go.
Yeah. Peace out, dudes. And you guys all head out, and Sam's like, well, I'm going then.
Gotta find some crystals. Let's go.
Stay in school.
All right. You
be
guys
judged.
head down, and you're now going to exit you're exiting.
Ah.
All right. We're going to take our break right now, though. So, we will take our break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. We have this beautiful dice bag from Foxfire. Dice bags, and it's super neat. It's like a little disco ball. It'll be 15 minutes from now. So, what time is that?
Let's do 40.
40. Yeah, sounds great. So we'll be back at 8:40, and you need to be present to win the beautiful prize. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Take care, y'all.
Bye.
It's so nice to see you here, and thank you so much for staying through the break. We have a giveaway to announce, so I will give a few minutes on this because you must be present in chat. So just make sure people are getting back from a little break here. Everyone's ready. Give it a few seconds, but I'll announce that victor in a moment. Or in like 2 minutes, Bott will decide and let us know. All right, guys, we have just exited the yes, 8th Floor Academy of the Arcane Arts, and you're heading on side. What plans do you guys have after this?
Well, let's go find those crystals, I guess.
What about the murder? That
Yeah.
still seems like a very important plot thread that's gonna be
That
decided
seems
upon.
to be, yeah.
That seems to be the one on the time limit.
Yeah, we didn't really find anything that was pointing in that direction.
Should we go talk to the Paladins?
Validity.
That's
Yes.
a good idea.
Yes, we're gonna need
What
our
if
in there.
we know that, well, the Paladins, those guys are a ways away, right?
They have an outpost outside of town that Joxy told you about.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's go there.
Let's go.
That's a good
Let's go
idea.
there. See if we can get some help because clearly they're gonna need it. Yeah, we're gonna head over to the Paladin.
You head over?
folks.
You guys exit the city, and just where they described it, off in the distance you can see where they have made an outpost. It's just like a mile or two outside of the town main area, and you begin your small walk. It takes about like 20 minutes. You get there finally. At this point, you start to see like the nearby forest has been chopped down and has been used and sharpened into a very Roman-style fortification, to where they are setting up for what looks like tensions are high. And when you get near the area, like a couple 100 feet out, guards are like in the perimeter, and one approaches you. What are you doing?
We're just here to offer some assistance to the Paladin folks that are, let's just say, in high tension. We're here to provide assistance.
We know Joxy.
Kind of like back. What guild is she with?
She's an attorney?
No, she's with the guild.
Magistrate.
She's with
Yeah.
the magistrates.
Yeah.
Chris Rose won the raffle.
Oh wow!
Chris
Chris
Rose.
Rose. Congratulations, Chris Rose.
Congratulations.
This will be sent to you very shortly, but you must respond in the next few minutes. You have a chance. You have a chance to get it. Chris Rose. Chris Rose. Congratulations. Roll me a persuasion check real quick to one of the guards.
I throw a gold at him. Ting.
Is this bribery?
It's a gift. It's not a
Roll
bribe. if we don't-
persuasion again. I still need a persuasion check.
It's not a gift. It's not a
I'm
bribe if we
helping.
don't ask for anything.
I think I'm helping.
Am I?
That was my last
Am I
gold.
rolling persuasion?
I would like Toad to give me a persuasion as well.
So, someone roll persuasion.
No +9 to persuasion.
I'm trying to.
'Cause I don't-
Persuasion.
Roll something good, Toad. Take it to
A 3, 6.
Roll 7.
Shit!
What the?
I said we know Joxy.
We'll go see if the story is true. Take this back.
Can I intimidate them?
No!
No. We're not trying to cause another war between us and the Paladins.
But this is Devin talking. Yes, you can. You can do this. That is an action. That's an option. But one of the guards goes to go double check with Joxy, and are you gonna intimidate them at the time that this guard walks his ass?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
After about 10 minutes of awkwardly standing, and as you guys try to engage in some small talk with the guard who's just not having it,
You
How about
the
those
Mets?
murders, right?
You got the Mets.
The Mets.
Oh yeah, the Mets.
The Mets.
you guys
Mets, baby, it's the
see
Mets.
you see a guard coming back with a small gnome wearing a yellow attire, like a yellow outfit.
Joxy!
Yo, the Joxmeister.
Hey, Jux, hey. This is Jux, right?
Excuse me.
It
Can I
should
get-
be. If it's not Joxy, that would be so sad.
So welcome. So you guys made it. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You guys, fellas, you can let them in. They're good. They're cool. We've worked together in the past. They're friends of our kind here. Okay, just don't worry. The guard's like, all right. This way. Come on, everyone. And then you guys start walking towards the small outpost that's been set up. So things have not been good since you guys have been gone.
What's happened?
Nothing's really transcribed. All we know is that I can't really say too much. I'm part of the Magistrate Guild. It's one of our kind that's been disappeared, and this is a nightmare. You know, this is gonna be a disaster.
Come on. It's us. You can tell us.
Roll a persuasion check, Bott.
Oh my god, Bob.
Give it a shot.
I rolled a 17.
Oh my god.
Go! Let's
Oh.
go!
Oh.
I get advantage.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Cuz charisma.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, no.
17 was good enough in the first place. She kind of like, all right. So the guard is kind of like left her, and there's guards in proximity. But as you guys pass the guard, she gets quieter, and as she gets farther away from the guard, she starts talking at regular volume. So you didn't hear it from me, okay? Here's the dealio. We have part of our armada was waiting outside in the docks, and we have a small battalion of ships ready to engage in war, but no one really wants that. I don't really want that. That doesn't help anyone out here. So like, they're saying we have possession of some of the Verdot, and they're trying to get an interrogation going on, but they're not giving too much information. The Zones of Truth aren't doing anything. The torture isn't doing anything. Light torture, you know, nothing serious. You know, it's not my department. We don't deal with that. That's
What is considered light torture to you?
waterboarding. Yeah, you don't walk with any injuries, you know. So like, it's kind of the common standard, you know.
And that's it, just waterboarding?
Yeah, I mean that's light torture, you know.
What about like
That's
medium
not necessarily
torture?
light torture. That's like actually traumatizing.
What about diet torture?
That is diet torture. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, because now some people do like light and diet.
Oh
like
no, it's the
the-
same.
like-
It's the,
like-
oh, it's
like
colloquial. I understand what
Tickle
you're saying.
torture. Did you try tickle torture?
See, that's not my taste, if you know what I'm saying.
You just
But no,
tickle them until they can't breathe.
love the idea. Love the idea. Hate no, that's not a thing. That's something for the bedroom, not for the dungeon. 'Cause sometimes it's the same. Sometimes it's the same picture, but you know, it's really to each their own here. But yeah, no, so waterboarding, diet torture. It's not a problem because you walk away from it. You're not injured. You know, like some people break toes. Some people even snip one right off. That's a permanent danger. You know what I mean? Those people are monsters. You know.
But
That's
waterboarding,
Yeah.
feeling like you're
Sipping
drowning.
feeling like you're drowning. Feeling. No one ever drowns.
I know, but it's quite scary.
That's the point.
Oh my god, I don't think that's light. I don't think that's light.
What do you consider heavy torture?
You know, mortal injuries, things that hurt people, things that are permanent damage.
I think this is not important right now.
You're right. So valid.
Yeah.
Back on topic.
So you're ready to go to war, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah,
I've
so
never
we're
took it
we're ready to go to war. That's kind of the thing. We didn't have a whole big of events on doing things. Honestly, most of us are kind of hoping. Okay, so here's the dealio. Like, I'm not. The loss of Orford's a problem, you know, and especially, you know, I think that something happened, and it's terrible that we think that assassination of some kind hit. We don't know. There's no confirmation that it was from our own kind of people, and we have no confirmation that it was from outside of our, like, kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been, the hit could have been done from either kingdom, but because it happened on a premises that should have been safe, you know, like, that's why the head chancellors of all the other guilds are freaking out because, you know, they don't think that they're safe. They're worried about it. They think going to war, which really doesn't solve any problems here. So, the best thing we can do is if we can just get the soul crystal, we can then, and then if we have someone to blame, then we could find out that it happened, why it happened, and put the right person as. Because I'll be honest with you, like, I don't think that the Verdot family really did it. You know, it doesn't really add up. You know, I mean, I've done my fair share of criminal cases here. So, like, for example, we had a second god shift, that's what happened, and there was a mistake. So that's sketchy. But like, if it was the Verdot family, why in the world would they have the assassination take place with when they were the #1 culprits? You know, they had the scroll, which had absolutely nothing to do with the murder, in their hand because it was a healing scroll, and they just had a meeting. That seems like the most obvious place. It would be they're being framed. You know what I mean? That's my guess.
Now, do you believe in, do you do the...
That's what I thought too.
Precisely. Now, do you have a lawyer slash customer confidentiality clauses and stuff like that?
So we do. It gets a little iffy when we're outside the kingdom. Because
Don't we just have to like technically give you like a coin, and then that's like the monetary transaction that seals you into silence? I think I read that up somewhere.
I don't know if the laws are here, but that's not how we do it.
Okay, I thought that's how it worked. Is that what you said?
Yeah, besides, the issue is, like, we're not on our land, so, like, we're held by our, you know, laws, but, you know, things are a little wishy-washy outside the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? We speak on behalf of the kingdom, it's a mess. It's, there's not, realistically speaking, there's not a lot of good legislation between, foreign interactions. We're working on that. As you can see, like, it didn't go well, so... You guys now make your way into the outpost where she kind of quiets down, and everything is tense right now. So these tents are popped up. You get past these large not stumps, but like tree trunks that have been sharpened into points to let, if any horseback comes, it would stop the cavalry and they can't advance easily. So yeah, we're kind of fortified here. We weren't expecting war, but I guess, you know, we're a little worried about it myself. I don't want
Yeah, you guys mobilized quick.
I was gonna say, you have like a whole battalion ready to fight for you, right?
We're in the heart of the kingdom, you know, we're so far away. This is...
No, I don't even want to go. No.
I'm no general. This seems like a bad choice.
Absolutely. You know what? You remember Cal?
Yeah, the big fella?
Yeah. What he once told me, we were talking about war once.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? The Great War? Whatever happened? The Great War? The All War?
There's a couple. There's been a
There's been a couple Great Wars.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about that once, and you know, Cal was always one with words, and he told me that winning a war does not mean that you're necessarily right. It's just whoever's left. And I thought that was really profound, and honestly, changed my perspective. And I don't want to go to war. That'd be fantastic if we don't.
See, I just think of all the young children that would end up becoming conscripts and ending their lives just pointlessly. And
Yeah, especially when
it's the poor people that really have to do the fighting, and that's not
That's exactly right.
That's not really a win for anybody. I mean, to be between,
unless you're a weapons dealer.
But I mean, push comes, a weapons dealer or anyone that would benefit from, you know, trade of some kind.
Yeah, but they're usually in the safe positions in which their benefits can be reached without any worry about their own personal harm.
Do we, can you excuse this for just
All
a
right.
moment?
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, what do you think? Should we tell Joxy here everything we know about the Gene family and all that stuff? Because I think it's pretty damn apparent.
Well,
I don't know.
I feel like
So if we put the Gene family in the
We promised
crosshairs,
Blue we wouldn't make any moves until
Exactly.
she got back.
please, don't do anything stupid or make any moves until I get back.
on the Gene family. If we put them in the crosshairs, then Faladin's gonna be all over them, and we'll have no control of the situation from there.
so.
That's my only opposition towards it.
But getting this soul gem, that could help. Right?
Possibly.
Hey, Joxy, you said you wanted this soul gem thing, right?
What?
Am I crazy? I'm crazy.
Well, because they believe that there's a
Oh.
the soul.
Whatever happened to Orford? We tried to do some resurrection, but the spell was mute because it didn't work because his soul wasn't.
His soul's been
It's
taken.
been attained somehow.
Yeah.
We've only known we think it to be a soul gem because we've seen it, but I mean it can be done with any form of. Fuck! What's the sealing spell? What's magic jar? What's
The Pot of Greed?
No, that's magic jar is also a different card in
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
this is yeah.
Magic jar is a spell in Dungeons and Dragoons, and it has a school. Whatever school magic jar is, doesn't matter.
I don't play Magic.
So we need to find his soul gem, and we need to find crystals for Sawyer anyway.
Yeah.
2 birds,
those-
1 stone.
Kind of,
That's
yeah.
pretty good. This actually fits pretty nicely.
I'm just afraid that we still need to find. Well, hopefully, whoever the person who put out the hit on this person would know where that soul gem is. I don't imagine that the Gene family has any use for it. Holding on to a soul, because they're an assassination group. Why would they hold on to a soul?
Well, blackmail.
If they held onto a soul, that soul can't be resurrected to say who did it.
Yeah, but if they're an assassination group, why not just kill them?
No, well, they're
They
dead.
did just
but
kill them.
If they
But,
don't
like-
take the soul, then that person can be resurrected or spoken to. And
But then when... I don't know.
okay,
I don't know
so
too much about the soul.
person's dead.
Okay, soul
People
dead,
just
soul.
reanimate person. He's like, this other
Yeah.
guy did it. But what could happen? Person die. The other person comes in. Hey, who did this? And because the soul's not there, can't tell you.
Yeah, but what if you got the soul and you just went like...
I think
I don't know
think
if
we're
you
getting a
can
little
you
off
do that.
track.
Can you?
Can you
hey,
break-
Jaxie, can you
Hey,
just kill
Roxy.
the soul?
Can you just like take the soul gem and just break it?
So if a soul gem is damaged, I think that would just release the seal that's been holding the gem.
Okay.
for-
Oh,
yeah,
so
I mean,
then
I'm
that
not.
could be.
Okay, so it just released.
I'm not a master, but I mean, if you break an enchantment, I mean, anything that enchantment seals something, you know. Like, have you guys ever heard of like a genie that's been like trapped in a lamp or something like that? Yeah, I mean, oh, I'm so sorry, I did not mean to.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's
Yeah, my dad gave the lamp
We get
to his mom, and
his mom fucked the genie and had Blackston.
Do not word it like my mom fucked the genie. She loved the genie.
She
Yeah, there's a
made
big
love to the genie. I'm so sorry.
There's such a difference between making love and fucking something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really... It's
Same actions, you know?
different feelings.
This is awkward, you guys. Do you want to get out of here and figure out what we are doing slash?
But that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where we might start to look for these soul gems / crystals?
Sorry, the prime suspect. Do we know where she's being held? At Melba, the Elven woman of Verdot?
Yeah. So we have just Melba here. She's with us.
Yeah.
We've been trying to do the interrogations. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that there's a chance that I have the pull to make you be able to like get back and to get to speak with her.
Can you get her alone in a room
No,
for a
absolutely
long
not.
time?
Not something I have the ability to. That is outside of my power. But what I can do is I can give you this, and she gives you like a little seal. This should be able to let you travel freely between here and there, and you can communicate with some of that. It shows that you're an ally of the Magistrate Guild. So, fortunately, we were the ones that had the whole assassination take place. So, like, we have the most pull of all the other guilds. We kind of have the final say. So, you take this. You should be able to like get a few more places. Faladin, Aethelmore might let you have some special ability. They might let you have some diplomatic immunity there. Maybe they can get some pull because you're speaking for us in this kind of power. We don't want to go to war. If we can find this soul gem, honestly, if you find the person that did it, they most likely have it on them. That makes sense to me. I also think that this was a frame job.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think the Verdot family had anything to do with it.
Is there a Verdot named Gwendolyn?
There's a lot of Verdots. I really don't know a Verdot named Gwendolyn.
Interesting.
But you know what? Let me do what I can. I'll send you a letter. Where can I find you guys?
We're kind of always...
Well, the P.O. box on the cart.
If I need to get a hold of you, how can I find you?
The soup kitchen.
The soup kitchen.
The soup kitchen.
Look for the soup kitchen. It's this little cart. It'll have a little...
We stay.
I actually have it with me right now.
What? Wait,
It's like
no, I
this.
thought it was parked.
He takes it with him everywhere.
I take it with me everywhere.
So that's where you guys stay?
Yeah, just look for this. It'll be anywhere in the city.
Good.
Just look for it.
Good to know.
We usually will park it outside of the bar in town.
Oh, right, the bar. Eul's the one that you have been parking it next to.
Yeah, what's it called?
The Foam and Froth?
The foam and
Foam and
froth.
Froth.
The foam and
Oh,
froth.
the Foam and Froth. We'll find that.
Froth.
Yeah,
Foam and froth.
A Foam and Froth, you got it. So we'll find you there, and that sounds good. We don't have much information, otherwise, the best I can give you is we don't want this. You find the thing. 7 days is what we have, which means we have about like 6-ish left. They're evacuating us soon, so we have until day 5 that I'm going to be here, and then they're going to take all of us diplomats out of here, and then we're waiting for our reinforcements, and it's a mess.
You won't be here in
Not-
7 days.
Not in the 7th. No, I'll be here in day 5. Unless something else otherwise happens, you know what I mean? We'll be stationed somewhere else. We should be evacuated on our ships. But
So, in 7 days, let's say we come across something.
after the 7th day. So 8 days technically.
Okay.
7 days.
8th day, the thing.
8th day. Yeah.
So right now, 8 days from today or 7 days from today?
Well, 7 days from.
What day is it today?
It's Monday.
The...
1st.
Alright. I really want to see if you're keeping track.
Yeah.
Nice way to just kind of hop around that, Devin.
The 1st of the month.
The first day.
7 days
Happy
from
first day of
today.
December, everybody.
So on the 8th.
So on the 8th, the thing, it all goes down.
Yeah. Tuesday the 8th.
Tuesday the 8th.
So
Wait,
Wait.
is that...
there's only 6 days in my work week. Fuck. I actually messed that up. Doesn't matter. 8 days from 7 to the 8th day. We have today's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Tuesday the 9th.
Yeah.
Also the
You
9th.
guys have crazy calendars.
Fuck.
This is a wild
Right.
world you've built. All right, so on that day,
Yeah.
that's like the super duper deadline.
That's the one.
Fantasy calendars sure are wacky.
Oh gosh.
It like starts out with 7 days and goes to like 5 and then goes down to 3 and then goes back to like 6 for some
My
reason.
brother created a whole calendar system for our other campaign.
Rip that guy.
We will solve it by then.
By that day, we
That's
will
right.
have this.
We will.
I feel good about this.
He came up with a lunar cycle.
Here's some bonus. That's a lot. That's a lot. Of
Oh my god!
And there's 2 moons!
Here's some diplomatic immunity and get the fuck out.
All right.
Have a go. Ting. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
You roll me a dexterity check. Just roll me d20.
11.
Right in the cleavage. Remember, she's the very busty 10 hotness on Joxy. That's a
That's
fact.
right.
I see where it lands. Boop. Make awkward eye contact, but then I wink.
Persuasion.
Oh my god.
Come on, hotness. Natural 20!
Holy shit.
I mean, Tony gets a 10.
All right,
I
you
get
guys,
that Clint Eastwood handsome.
you guys start heading back to the main city.
Yeah, I still got it.
With your new diplomatic immunity, you're able to. You guys, she hands one to each and every one of you. So
Okay.
she's like, "This is one for Israfel as well."
Tadig is a 10 when nude with high socks.
Right.
Believe it or not, this is the only clothes I'm wearing right now.
Oh, can we also say we got an extra one for like Israfel?
Yeah, I'm giving you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 because Jenna also gets one. Who's present today? Just quiet.
Yay, Jenna!
Being quiet, you know, being stealthy. I'm taking your advice.
Fist bump.
You guys head back into Aethelmore.
I love Jenna.
You guys get back inside of town now, and it's roughly kind of the evening.
It's kind of evening.
Shops are starting to close. You guys are walking through the main market. Is there anything that's catching your attention?
So Nova, why were you asking about a Gwenevra?
Gwendolyn, I think.
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn.
That's
Yeah,
my
it's cute.
mom's name. I don't.
Gwendolyn.
Yeah. I don't know her last name. Dad never told me.
You know, if you rearrange some of those words and take a couple out, it almost looks like Delwyn as well, like my mom's name.
Oh. I'm sorry. That's rough.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering if she's a part of the Verdot family, because I don't want her. Do I want her to get framed or do I not?
I don't think
I'm
we
still
want-
trying to figure it out.
If they get framed, then the entire continent goes to war. We don't want that.
Right.
Right.
Actually.
So what if Delwyn was my mom?
We're not doing this. Honey, we're not doing this.
What kind of hair does she have?
You've met my mom.
I know, but I'm just.
I think it's like a black hair.
Okay, it's not my mom. My mom has blonde hair.
Well, hair dye exists.
Shit.
You want to go
Does it
interrogate my
though?
mom?
Does it really exist?
But, yeah.
As you guys are walking through the city, kind of
no.
heading back to the Foam and Froth, you come across Fantasy Hot Topic. And you see Winter.
Winter!
You rush in. You head inside, kind of pushing past everybody. Everyone stands at the window.
Do you have any hoverboards?
Like, what?
Never mind.
Nova, like, it was, last night was,
Cool.
No, it was kind
Interesting.
of awful.
Romantic.
Kind of sucked.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Like, you kind of, like, after, like, what happened, like, you guys just kind of disappeared, and I kind of, like, hung out with Briar awkwardly until the night was over and we were allowed to go home. And it kind of was, like, not super
I'm
great.
so sorry. I know it was a terrible time. We don't want to go to war or anything, so like we just really had to try our best to like try to find as many clues as possible. I'm rambling now, but I'm really sorry. And I just give her a hug.
You give her a hug. Roll a persuasion check.
Not a bad hug. That's an 18.
No, it's a 16.
Oh.
16 plus
9, 25.
25.
You kind of see her, like, she seems kind of kind of guarded it first, and then kind of like loosens up after the hug and arms back around.
I make a shape of a heart with my hands through the window.
So you look up and you see Bott like. Yeah. She hears a sigh of like not relief, but kind of letting it go.
I grab her by the shoulders. Do you want an item? Like a really cool item that we found?
What?
To make it up?
No, I kind of.
We have like a cooling
Can we start
tank.
over?
Yeah.
I just kind of like want to start over.
Okay.
Like, do you want to do something after like I'm done tonight? Like I'm closing up shop soon. Like, do you want to do something after that?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Okay.
You can help us find some crystals. Do you have adventuring experience?
We're gonna do that before we
I have some crystals. Like, what are you looking for?
Soul crystal.
You have one that has the soul of the recently murdered person from last night in it.
Yes.
Not
A
good
gem.
timing. Not good timing.
We're just asking the
I
question.
do not have that soul stone, but I have other like potentially magical crystals that could be used for stuff like that.
Sounds great. So you'll come with us? Yes?
She's working.
I am not fit for something like that.
Oh, that's all right.
She's
I brought a
working.
hand axe.
Okay.
She doesn't have it. Winter's not the murderer. Cool.
But you're too easy to check people out of
Fair
suspicion.
enough.
You gotta
Fair
always
enough.
keep your suspicion at least a 4 with everyone you meet. That's just the rule of
I knew
investigation.
you weren't a murderer the whole time.
I don't have the fucking crystal that one person is gonna cause a war over. So I have other crystals, but not that one.
It's fair. I'll leave you two.
So you get like a little agitated.
Eyes were shifty.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Roll me an insight check.
No.
Roll me an insight check, bitch. This is the 4 suspicion.
That's an 11.
You sit there and you think back of how the course of the event last night took place. She was with you the whole time. Winter was there as long as you were there. One time you looked away and she wasn't around. Oh, but that's because she was standing in the corner quietly, not talking.
How do we know
You're pretty sure it wasn't her.
How do we know she wasn't doing some,
You saw her.
enough?
She was around your party the whole time.
She doesn't have magic.
We're in a world where freaking dragons
With
She
your
doesn't
party.
have
and
magic.
people can steal souls. How is it so hard to believe that someone looks not suspicious
It
and
wasn't
does the
Winter.
murder?
Let's give Nova some privacy.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't them.
Alright, I'll give it to you.
We should talk.
We should talk. Let's go. Let's leave them to do their thing. Let's go outside for talk.
Okay, so after she's finished with work, you can come back, and she starts like another customer comes in, and it's kind of like a short like hobbling man comes back inside, and she starts tending it. She kind of waves you off and lets you know when to come back. All right, thanks guys.
We're fighting outside.
No, you're good.
We're
You're good.
fighting outside.
That's fine. After that, when that's done, what are you guys' plans for the evening? You guys kind of wrapped up. The stores are now kind of starting to stop.
All right.
Guys walk outside and you see
Do
Blackston and Toading just
All right, like
near
that's
like killing each other.
It's like, I'm telling you, it was the
I pull them apart.
Sorry, just...
It's fine. It's just.
I have my suspicions. and
I
I'm
pull on
I don't
Toading's shell. What are you knuckleheads doing, and why are you trying to fuck this up for me?
Wait, fuck what up?
I'm
Like, you're-
old.
She wants to start over. Just let me have some time.
Also, if we're back on the subject of polyamory, you should also be open with your partners
Oh my
about
goodness.
wanting to be polyamorous.
They're not even at the level where they can actually...
I'm sorry.
It's going to be great. She forgave you.
She forgave me. It's fine.
Sorry.
Also, you can date whoever you want.
But you should let them know that you are dating whoever you want as well, to keep communication open.
Are they actually... Have they said they're dating?
Well, I thought you and Bott had something to go on this entire time. That's what I've gotten.
But how do you feel about that?
I just blush like.
No comment.
Oh my god.
Who wants some stew?
I've got
Let's put a pin in that. Actually, you know what, Paxium? Let's go.
Look at him there! I run away.
You guys.
I'm like so red. Like you could like I'm. What's purple and red? What makes that?
Purple.
Even brighter, like an even
I
more
think
saturated
it's like,
purple.
like maybe like maroonish. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll start to maroon.
I just turn maroon and I go.
color theory.
I was,
not good at it.
I was just reading the room.
And I
inside.
just that explains why he was making hearts in the
No, but
window.
you-
Yeah, I thought it was to you.
Yeah, I bought.
Cool. I'd like Toto to roll. Who's got the high? What's your perception, Bonfire?
Passive or
Yeah, what's your?
I think I have a perception of
Standard is 13. It's a +3 perception.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's what I'm just looking for who's most perceptive in this
Plus
group.
5.
Plus 5.
So you're
Shit.
you're at 15.
Passive. Nova runs off. What do you guys head off to do?
well, I was.
well, shit, we can't just
We
have
can't,
Nova
like-
running on.
All right, we're gonna chase after Nova, make sure she's doing all right.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, hey, Nova, you know what? I think let's all just have a drink.
Let's go back
and
to
chill out
focusing
for
on
a
the
second.
murder.
Mike,
Yeah.
don't freak her out.
Yeah, but you're absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Let's try to stop the war that's gonna happen.
Get out in public.
Braxton!
Who did you know?
Seriously?
You're far away.
Seriously?
There's people around. There's
I run back over and I grab Blackston. Stop saying that shit! You're gonna freak everybody out!
Running away. I didn't mean to upset you. I simply wanted open communication between all parties that are involved here.
But technically,
Let's
you're
go back to the soup kitchen.
Yes! I can't talk
You're
about
right,
my-
but I
With the
turn
soup
around.
kitchen right behind him, just fucking. Now you guys are in the. It's parked in the middle of in the walkway. It's like when someone leaves their cart in the middle of an aisle when they're grocery shopping. You guys
Oh.
just get inside of it.
Oh, that's not right. You guys go ahead and
And I find a nice little parking spot.
All right.
Cool. You park it into
Do
a
we
little.
feel it move as he's moving?
For a second you feel a tilt, and that's where it goes. It's not too bad. It's kind of like when you're inside of an RV when it's moving.
Okay,
A
guys.
little shaky, not too bad.
All right.
And Toad comes down the like 5 stairs from the door of it.
All right. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Yeah.
make this
I-
a weird bot. I'm sorry. I didn't mean-
Blackston, I feel like you do owe Nova an apology. I mean, it's her relationships are her business, and especially when you're talking about affirmating parties. I don't know how much you guys have talked about things in the past, but it seems like that wasn't your relationship.
I don't know. I just saw very varying things from these two, and I wanted to make sure that if you want to pursue a polyamorous relationship, you want to be with other partners, that they also are communicated with the fact that you also want to be with other partners.
But
as well.
at the same token, I feel like that's Nova's business. She didn't ask for your thing on that. I think maybe taking her aside and asking would have been appropriate, but
Yeah, you're probably right. It should have been more
it's all right.
private
If-
thing.
Nova and I aren't together. She can date whoever she wants. I clench my hands at my sides.
The full Arthur.
You know what? We have a Tankard of Celebration here. Ding! Ding!
I don't deserve one.
Just drink it. Ding! But
I'll take a drink and chug it.
Me too. I do the same.
I'm
By-
gonna awkwardly sip it very slowly.
Cool. It's not bad. It's a pretty solid. It's not like a #1 ale, but it's solid. Just so we're all aware, you guys now kind of look around and realize Israfel's been in here all day, and you see him, like, he turns over to you. He's been in he's in a different room, and he looks, like, pops his head out of the door, and he's just super suspicious looking. And then he pulls out the, oh, hello, everyone.
Have you had those on all day?
Yes. These are
Insight
nice.
check.
Roll me an insight check, Bott.
Where's Mr. Fuzzy Stew?
I rolled a 10.
Oh no! What if you made Fuzzy Stew a skeleton?
Oh my god!
Immediately,
That's a Patrick move. You have to know that.
Plus 4.
he wouldn't kill it. He wouldn't take its life for no
Okay,
reason.
but if it did die while he was watching.
You see a very suspicious-looking Israfel, and then after a little while, a skeleton kind of like jumps out of the. So you guys are in a different room. The skeleton comes back out, but it's kind of like dancing a little bit, and then the skeleton like sees. It's kind of like just like having a good time, and then it comes into the living room area and sees everyone.
Terrifying.
And just goes back to like, I was just training them how to dance. I saw it the other day and it was reminding me of home.
You have dancing bones at home?
Well, we have dances and I haven't danced since that one time in Faladin.
you know what, Israfel? You can dance if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind.
Because if your friends don't dance,
And if they don't dance,
then they ain't no friends of mine.
Oh.
And with this soup cart, we can go where we want
We
to.
left him behind technically.
Yes, but that's because we went where we want to.
I think Israfel after like all we put Israfel through, I think he needed some quiet time. I think he needed some quiet time.
Oh, okay. And you guys remember the dance that we did? Oh, fuck me. Back in
The dance that we did.
in Faladine when we picked up Jenna.
Yeah.
We danced there.
Yeah, you danced with like a child.
We all did. Who danced with a kid?
I thought it was
With the flower crowns.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was the dance where it was you danced with one person. It wasn't like a one-person dance. You kind of exchanged partners like a
hoedown.
Like a hoedown,
Yeah.
exactly. And he danced with a little kid for a bit, and then someone his size, and well, actually everyone was like gnomes there, so everyone was like kid size.
Little kids dance too.
Yeah, so we got a little gift. It's a little immunity stuff, so we can start getting some stuff done.
Thank you, Langston.
You're welcome.
And he kind of like puts it away.
All right, but
Where's the goat?
Fluffy's over here. Fuzzy. Oh, Fuzzy was fun. It reminds me of home.
Stew.
Stew, fuzzy stew.
Fuzzy stew.
Did someone say stew?
Oh, I've been hungry.
All right, well, we can make.
You know
some...
what? Actually, I don't think we've eaten today.
Yeah. So you guys sit down and eat. You get food.
I'll
Right?
make something with leeks, mushrooms, a cream sauce.
I'll take some.
Yeah. Can
Do we get any buffs?
you do? Well, I mean, it heals you. Let's double check this exactly.
It's gonna heal Bott because Bott's damaged.
Oh, then yes,
Boss
it will
damage
heal
goods.
you.
All right, but while we eat, we can kind of discuss on what our.
I'm
plans
hurt
are
from
gonna
that
be.
jump out the window.
That was pretty epic.
That was
Alright,
pretty.
so this is what
poggers.
happens.
Thanks. I know.
It's real. It was. Let's see. So I can prepare food that allows creatures to regain additional hit points when taking a short rest, as well as gain temporary hit points after a long rest. Oh, it doesn't actually say.
It's gonna be your proficiency modifier
Which
plus.
is-
I think it's like 4 plus your. So it's
Yeah,
like 7,
everyone
I
else.
think. It was 7 the last time or something like that. So everyone will gain
Yeah,
7
but
points
it's
of healing.
4. So it's 4 plus the stat thing that it would be.
So yeah, it'd be a 7.
7.
This was the last time we did it.
7 hit points.
So if you have under health, you heal 7.
Yummed.
Yeah.
Or if you're full health, you're gonna go up 7. So 7 over.
There you are.
All right. Good. So yeah, we need to start thinking about what we're gonna do next, because right now we kind of have we have a goal.
Ooh, is this a corkboard wall? Jenna points over to a corkboard wall in your in the soup kitchen.
Oh yeah, it's where I put recipes.
Oh, I have just the perfect thing for this. And she starts taking out some red string and little pins.
Where'd you get the red string?
Oh no, you be careful. It's
Don't worry about it.
I'm
I'm sure she's got some place that she gets it from.
Yeah.
Did you get it from the Fantasy Hot Topic in their little detective section? They had it in the left corner.
Do they have that now?
Well,
No,
they
it's
actually
actually
a
have
couple.
that?
of
No, I think it's from the board game that they have in the downstairs area.
Yeah,
There's like red string in it.
Sorry, Toady, I took it from your board game.
It's fine.
Oh, awesome.
No one ever plays it with me.
And she takes out like caltraps instead of, she doesn't have any tags, but she has caltraps, so she starts sticking it in and wrapping it around. Alright, so who do we have as a suspect?
I'm.
Well, first
Literally.
off,
Board game. Why haven't we ever played together?
You know what?
Did you guys
hold
wanna
that
play
thought?
board games?
Back in Edgemount, there was a game that was it was called D&D.
what's that?
Oh, Daddies and Dungeons.
Close.
I thought that was a sex game.
There
okay.
Oh no.
Actually, it's a great podcast.
No, it's a role-playing
Oh,
tabletop game, actually. And you get to play a character, and you pick a race and your class, and you get to like role-play your character.
Yeah,
Well,
I
like,
remember.
what's the goal of the board game?
That sounds too unrealistic.
I'm
I
just saying,
know,
like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, there's things that are like flying and stuff, and like these like kind of wands that
It's, like, really
blast
weird.
Yeah,
things
but
and-
there's like Phenopoly where like you were trying to like get the most
I
money.
hate that game. That game pisses
Yeah, but
me off.
that's like a goal.
Capitalism's gonna be the. Yeah, okay, anyway,
But like that's the goal. What's the goal of D&D though? That's what I'm not getting.
D-
it's a
D&D
storytelling device.
Is like, yeah, it's like storytelling. You have a
So-
person who's telling the story, and they're kind of like God, and then
they make up the story and you play your own character.
You can live vicariously.
So it's kind of
What
like
game
just,
had red
just reading
string
a
in it?
book almost.
What game had a red string in it? Oh,
was
that was
like-
Oh,
Mouse
the Cones of
Trap.
Dunshire.
What is it?
Gunshire?
Oh, the Cones of Dunshire. You didn't have that book? That game? Yeah, it's
Oh, I think I do.
yeah, the Cones of Dunshire.
I didn't see the title. I just remember that there was like red string and it was.
Yeah, yeah, it has all those weird things. You have to get a cone. It's a really complex game, really, and I don't know how. It seems like no one's ever played it, but there was string in there, and I took it.
What about Apology? You ever played Apology? I remember that's the one.
Yeah, that one's fun for like 12-year-olds.
Yeah, but
Which,
like,
for me, is
does it-
like
are there
mature.
game pieces? Is there a board?
So who's the first suspect?
Okay, yes.
Family. Specifically.
Gene family.
All right. So, the Gene family. Folks, I know this is not the most popular thing, but we had to think about this. We know that the uncle was in on some kind of strange hullabaloo that was killed.
Cool. Shakes a little piece of charcoal.
Okay, but there's
But he's fucking dead, and he was dead before he got there. So,
Right.
he's off the list. Here's the thing, though. We know for a fact that they were going over there, and they were going to cause some hubbub. They've been trying to kill and silence people all along, right? Now, here's the other thing. We bumped into the father there. Here's the thing. The father was there. So, more than likely, he was not part of the thing. If anything, he was supposed to be the face of the operation. And faces of the operation, honestly, it creates alibis, which is helpful. But who we did not see there...
Was Billy Jean.
What?
Dun dun dun.
Which one is Billy Jean?
the brother.
The brother.
Oh, well, no. We know for a fact that he's not really associated with the family at all and everything.
Yeah.
We didn't see the mother.
But then
Billie Jean
we
is
did.
not
We
my
saw
mother.
her in the
We saw
interrogation.
afterwards.
But
After
you-
the interrogation.
but we
No,
know-
sorry, the whole night.
We've dealt with these assassins before a lot, and they always run away from the crime scene. Why would they actively stay at the crime scene?
Because they need to make sure they have an appearance so that way they can seem less likely to be a suspect. If you're a big enough brain, I appreciated that reference, by the way, Bott. That was an excellent. Was that a play? That was anyway.
But
But I'm telling you, she was the only one that we didn't see.
We did
at
see
the
her.
part we saw after the murder. Also, we know that their assailant was a shorter person, and these are assassins, masters in disguise. So, just assassins in general, from the ones that I know about, definitely not from any sort of meta information, but assassins in general are very well trained in disguising themselves.
But yeah, like, you know, being at the party can only get you so much out of guilt. Because
Taking notes.
even unless they can confirm the time that that person died and your location at that time of death, they're still just as suspicious as everyone else at that party was. They're suspicious as us, for goodness sakes.
Precisely,
easiest
but
way
they were
would have
able
been-
to frame someone from outside. Now, here's the thing: we need to find out who's also associated with the Gene family. I think because somebody wants this war to happen, and I'm sure that maybe it's not entirely just the Gene family, but we know that it was the Genes who did it. Or at least that's what I know. I can feel it in my
Everything
shell.
just feels.
I
Well, we
can
know
feel-
that someone switched out the guard rotation,
That's
and you
right.
think someone hired the Genes.
That's right.
It was an inside job.
It very well could have been. We need to look into the social structures and who's in command of this whole situation, because obviously there's been all sorts of control stuff going on within the state. Maybe they're looking for a reason to pretty much jump the royal family, so that way it cuts off their line of supply, and then the expansion happens. It's an imperialistic plot!
Who has motive if not the Scroll family?
But the scroll,
Scroll family?
the
Bordeaux, the
Bordeaux.
scroll family, because they
The person who
specialize
made
in
the
scrolls.
scroll, the healing scroll.
Oh, well, I don't think that the Bordeaux family, I don't think they want this war to start. They'd be the
It
What
doesn't.
about
It
the-
doesn't seem like they benefit here because they're kind of, being interrogated, right?
Well, they were the interrogator, and they got themselves caught, and then suddenly were, thrown into a war, and then cut off and destroyed or captured. Then this city would be able to expand. I feel like that this is, it's a.
Who else wants a war?
I'm so sorry, Brent. I lost. I don't know why I called you Brent. What was the third family of
Russet.
The Russet family.
Russet.
Russet family.
Russet. Russet family.
All right,
Russet.
Russet.
I don't. So
I don't remember the
I
rest.
don't want a war.
don't want a war. Sounds good. So what we know is nothing. Well, do we
Well,
know?
no, we know that the Jean family was plotting some kind of thing, and we know that from the codes and from everything that we got
So,
from that family.
who benefits from this? Who wins from this
That's
war?
the thing that we need to find out.
This may seem wild, may seem weird, but how do we know that only one person died at that party?
Well, I mean, it probably is someone who nobody knows about that probably died or something.
I was gonna say there has to be a second victim,
would
especially
frame
if
the
they
Verdos?
like got that guard uniform.
That's the thing. But I feel like the people who would frame the Verdos would be the people who would benefit from war and having their adversary in a position where they have them by the...
Blackston,
excuse my
family.
French,
roll me
balls.
a
I was gonna say.
roll me a history check, buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're kind
Who is
of
the
on
Verdos adversaries?
It was that one. That's 12 plus
I don't know much about
history
history, to be honest.
is 15.
Growing up in this town and living with the Stockwoods, you know that they have a rival competitor. Their number one rival is the Verdot
Verdos.
family. Because they specialize in two things. Scrolls of
potions with the same kind of like verses.
you can do the same thing as a scroll you can do a potion. You can make a healing potion, or you can make a potion of cure wounds, or a scroll of cure wounds. You want to make a spell that can enhance or buff a person, like a enlarge or haste spell scroll. You can also make that as a potion. So they're toe-to-toe when it comes to rivalry.
Maybe we should talk to my mom.
That's not a bad idea.
She knows the ins and outs of who would want to.
She would know the opposing Verdos and what their kind of whole deal
You
is
think
right
your
now.
family hired the Jeans?
I don't know if they hired the
Who's
Jeans, but-
Pudgy?
We got two
Who's the-
families
who's
within
the
the party that we're having to...
Who's the one that was really
So-
suspicious that night?
I couldn't tell. They just had the mask on, and there's literally so many Stockwoods in my family that I couldn't
Would
tell.
your mom know?
Probably.
Okay, let's go talk to her.
Okay.
We're gonna go talk to my mom.
You guys head back to the estates. By the way, it's getting late, so you either have a choice of going with them to there or stand up winter.
I really have to go to this.
The
I
day with
understand. And it's much more important for us to... Absolutely.
You guys go. I will catch up with you.
Slight
later.
guilt
Okay.
trip.
We can go to
I rolled
Blackston's
it.
tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we should go in the morning.
But
So we're not.
I think night is the best time for us to talk to my mom.
You know what? Maybe it would be better for not all of us to go, though. I could see that being a thing because the more people there are, the more questions get asked.
You're right. Maybe we could just
Like
leave.
if you just went, people wouldn't bet an eye because.
But
you know, each other.
Vanova, you're the one that I think has the most face when it comes to talking to the guards before.
Well, Bott has a really cool necklace.
True, but if you would like to
That's
come,
true.
I think tonight's
You
the
can
night.
change
I'm
the
charming.
necklace.
But
Yeah, you can change the necklace to say like, honorary guard of Stockwood.
Oh, they have two necklaces now because you gave them the. They have the other one that gives advantage in all charisma checks,
So
as long as they don't lie.
Oh shoot.
I think I think we need to talk to my mom tonight.
Okay. Have fun. Bye.
And all right, Nova is gonna go do their thing, and we'll
Okay.
do our thing.
I'll start with you guys. Bott, you and Blackston head to not Israfel. Todig, you enjoy making some soup. Jenna is going to have some soup with you, and she is going to dance with Israfel because she knows the dance that he's talking about. Anyways, and the goat is now here, and she rides the goat a little bit as well. She has a good time.
Well, since you're doing that and you're doing that, I'm just gonna go around and talk to and maybe I'll go
You're not
around.
going with Blackston?
Should I go with you?
If you want to come back me up, that'd be nice. But if you have your own goals to pursue,
If you're trying
I-
not to stand out, Big Turtle Man,
Yeah. That's...
stand out.
it'll be on you, buddy. I could.
Well,
trust
I
you
could
with it.
just go around and just talk to poor people, or
If you want to do some like kind of urban mapping.
yeah, I'll just do some urban mapping.
I'll have you roll me. I'll have you roll me a persuasion check at advantage as you were.
Street urchin, baby.
That's the one. We're gonna
right.
start with you. You head to the Stockwood family. As you head into the Stockwood family house,
And I
you-
want Bot to kind of lead the face first again, masking myself.
Yeah,
in
you
the armor.
you get to the front. Bot, you have two guards. You have to go to the same area that you used to, and there it looks like there are multiple wagons. Like it is quite active. It's probably like 8 p.m. now, and there's a lot of a lot of transport going on. Halt there. Name your business. As the guard looks to you.
Hello friends. You must be tired standing for such a long shift.
We're doing just fine, thank you. State your business, please.
We are here to visit a friend.
All right. Who is the friend you were visiting? You see him go and gives him. He's like he goes off to grab a small clipboard. Should be expecting visitors.
Oh, not a lot of people see her. She mostly keeps to herself on the estate.
And her name, please?
Delwyn.
Delwyn Starwood.
I whisper. Am I lying about this?
No, we're here to see a friend. And her name is Delwyn. That's not a lie.
Dilwyn.
Cool. You see him start to like look through the paperwork, and he's kind of struggling. Roll me a persuasion check at advantage, because you did not lie in this situation.
I rolled a 13.
Pretty good. What's the number 2?
I rolled a 2.
All right. And the other one guard,
Plus 4.
the lower seniority guard's kind of like, I can't find her name and visitors on this list. And then he looks over to the guard, and the other guard's kind of like, oh, she doesn't have a lot of visitors. This must not be on this list. And it's been a few minutes, and they see that you're kind of not growing impatient, but they are used to dealing with higher echelon people. For Delwyn, that makes sense. You know what? We'll take you in right now. Do you guys know the path to Delwyn's location? Perfect. They open up the gates for you and let you in.
I hand them each a gold.
Just throw gold like it's no business
Yeah,
around this party.
yeah.
What you hear one goes,
You gotta throw it at him.
we don't get tipped very often. This is awesome.
Aw, that's sweet.
Now you guys are heading over to Delwyn's.
Yes, heading over to Delwyn's.
You get it to her part of the estate. No response for like an awkward few minutes. And you're like, ooh, should I knock a second time? Should I be louder? Was that too nice on the door? Knock, knock, knock. The second time around. Oh, hello. Who is it?
It's Blackston.
May I offer you some stew?
I didn't order any room service.
Well, Blackston is delivering the room service, so you might want to open the door for Blackston's
You see her
room
like,
service.
1 second, and you kind of hear like scuffle around, and she unlocks 3 latches and opens the door. And you see her. She's wearing just like not a nightgown, but like a kind of nightgown with a house robe. I didn't expect you to be coming. Please come in.
Hug mom, always hug mom.
She goes in for the hug, and it's tight. It's a tight squeeze.
Of course.
Can I hug mom?
You can hug my mom, yes, Bott. You can hug my mom.
She's kind of like uncomfortable at first, but she accepts the hug offer, and she gives you a hug. Please.
Yeah.
It's been such a busy day today. Talks of what's going on is making me anxious.
I'm a great hugger.
We're busy with super family.
Shuts the door, locks, not all 3, but she has the chain lock bolt extra. Please, can I offer you some tea? Is there anything I can offer you guys for this till late night?
No, I mean, I'm good. I don't need you to make any tea.
She goes to have a seat in her like sitting room. Today has been just so loud. There's been so much, so many wagons going out. Ever since what happened yesterday, the family has been just exporting all of their goods they've had in reserve. They've been they're sending them off to all of our soldiers. The new experimental products and a bunch of potions.
All to aid the war that is possibly coming, I assume.
Well, we didn't. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
It sounds like the family is profiting from the threat of war /.
Well, I think that might be it. There was I don't know if there was a deal that just got made with like a grant from the Queen, but we think that with what happened to the Verdot family, bless their hearts, a lot of our backlog has been just being bought out.
I smile. Case solved.
I'm a straight up elbow Bott. Like, no, that's not what we're doing it. Yeah, this actually brings up a question I almost forgot to ask you when we first met, just because I was so busy with all that. You know, being back here. I remember. I'm gonna pull out the herb that we found in the basement of the church. That when we went to fight everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I found this in a bad place, if you could say.
Sure.
There was this cult.
I don't want to hear about the dangerous things you've done.
Well, it's apparently.
I will take the leaf and I'll go. Oh, let me check it out. She doesn't want to talk about the dangerous things because she's afraid of danger.
Yeah, well, I can at least just say the dangerous people had this.
Okay. She goes and she gets up and immediately just starts looking through her bookshelf. She'll like identify a leaf and she pulls out a book and she starts flipping through. This leaf right here. It has a couple purposes.
We're being raided by
raid.
Queen
Shark!
Shark.
Queen Shark,
Shark,
thank
I
you
love
very
that.
much for that raid.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you.
Devin's
for
gonna
joining.
destroy my life in a little bit.
Yeah.
There's trauma happening tonight. It's gonna be good for me. So
But-
she looks through for the leaf and she finds that so this leaf has a couple purposes. If mixed with certain ingredients, it can be used as a enhancement. It can be used to strengthen one's muscular tendencies for a bit. If mixed with, like, she makes a few herbs. But if you mix this with water, just mush it and put it in water, it will poison a large group of people. This is not good for water. If you put this in a well, it could potentially destroy a town, a village, could destabilize an area.
And why do we have so much of it?
They've been taking on a project recently where they've been trying experimenting on certain potions that give the opportunity, like a performance enhancing potion. I don't know much about it. I kind of been off in my own little area. I don't kind of mess with that, you know.
All I know is that those dangerous people, the ones who also tried to kill me, had boxes of this stuff with our family crest on it.
That is concerning.
It's very concerning, and it's something that now, you know, looking at it, how much of what we do goes to these dangerous people?
I don't think we do anything with dangerous people. I thought we only traded with, like, the government or if, I don't know.
Mom, they tried to kill me, and they were going to commit a mass genocide of people.
I don't
And this
know.
was not like some
Hey,
group or...
you are on the inside. Could you do some snooping and find out?
Yeah, but Bott's right, because this was a dangerous thing. This wasn't even some, like...
Roll me a persuasion check, Bott. At advantage because you have the special medallion.
I rolled a 9.
It's a high DC.
Come on.
I rolled a 13.
I need it to be over 20, Bott, because it's a tough DC in order to do this. She does.
Yeah,
she's
indeed.
anxious. She doesn't like dealing with this kind of stuff. There's a reason why she does not partake in this kind of the business. What is Bott's modifier?
Not enough.
Probably not. I don't think it's +7. Their investigation is, but it's
Plus 4.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't know anything about the family business. I just kind of sit in here and paint. You know, mind my own business and read.
All right. Well, there's one other thing we can ask you, but I'm not very settled about this either, because they were bad people.
Okay.
But do you know who went to the party last night?
Like all of the people?
Who of our family?
I know your grandfather was there, and my brothers were there. So I know that's the main three. Those are the ones I really talked to. And then of course they had a guest. They had someone from.
They had a guest?
Yeah, everyone has their guests. They brought the Jean family as part of them. They had
Yeah, I forgot that.
part of them? Snowden, and she's so
I forgot
nice.
that was a thing. I forgot that.
Amber was also with them as well. I don't know who the other 5 were. I assumed that they had someone from the other departments. So like they probably had someone who grows, an herbalist, and they probably had a research and development person, someone that does like the growing of it, and someone that makes the potions, and they had their like small group of people each. But I don't really know.
All right, I think.
I
know-
also told Blackston before I went to go see Winter about the pudgy stockwood with
Yeah,
the green bear
mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
You look over to your side, there's a family photo, and there's just recently, your mom is present with your grandpa, and then your two uncles, one of them is rotund.
Is it my bad?
Yeah.
I have their names.
It's the younger brother.
The younger brother, I think.
The younger brother is the rotund one.
Paxton or Safford? Oh wait, no, a younger one. It was Safford.
Safford. Safford is the younger one. I'd have to check it, but yeah.
I wrote it down. He's the youngest.
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh. Oh my
but-
gosh.
Yeah. All right. Did you know anything about that healing scroll that the Verdos are trying to push out?
I can't say that I do. I know that they're constantly working on new stuff, and the one thing that we always get into fights with them that they, my brothers get so upset about is whenever they release a new healing scroll. Like recently, they just developed a healing word as a scroll. So that's been super important to our fighters, and they're trying to make a big push to like get those sold. But sometimes the scrolls have their issues. Sometimes they fail on them, and that's kind of why the scrolls are less reliable. But they have higher potential. So I don't know.
All right. Blackston is looking at Bott and just with his eyes, I just wanted to know that whatever happens in this room is staying between me and Bott alone.
Oh, whoa.
You think Bott's gonna lie with that new fancy necklace?
I will rip it off of him.
Oh.
Blackston, I'm feeling pretty honest.
That is also
Wow.
Bott's mood.
Oh, is honest the mood? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's rough, buddy.
Nice.
We all need to share this info.
We still don't know anything for sure, and I don't want to get. All right. I'll be very honest with you, Mom, because I owe this to you. Yeah, the Jean family is not so good, and
What do you mean? They're so nice. Amber's they're such the sweetest woman.
You and Blue are out here starting a war about family you don't even really care about.
Oh, fuck.
okay, but this is my mom. I don't care about anyone else right now. Like, sure, my uncles that can do their own thing, but this is my mom right now, okay?
Roll me an insight check.
Your mom doesn't care about the business either. Take her and get out.
7.
Your mom looks hurt. That's about as much as you can tell.
Mom, how much do you know about the Jean family? How close are you with them?
I'm not close with anyone.
You said they were nice people.
I've
so-
met them from time to time. They're very nice, but that's about it. I don't really want to talk anymore tonight. I'm gonna go to bed. She gets up and she heads to her room.
Mom,
If you don't have any ties here, come with us.
Bott,
You have nothing keeping you here.
I can't leave my room.
Bott, you don't know what you're talking about right now, okay?
Solder misses you.
Roll me a persuasion check. At advantage.
She's in prison.
It's a tough one, champ. But make it.
I rolled a 11.
Not there. Any more than that.
We don't know.
She
I
couldn't
rolled
leave.
a 16.
Plus 4?
Couldn't leave if she wanted to.
Is that a plus 4?
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
She starts making her way back to her room and she stops.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
She turns back and looks at you, Bott, and Sitar, he still misses me?
Yes. He misses you, and he still loves you. You can see it on his eyes.
I miss him very much. I still do.
I know
Yeah.
that if it were possible, he'd bring you and me back to the airplane with him. And we would just be there as a family.
With the talks of war and what's going on with our family, I might consider leaving. Maybe. This is a lot to think about. I'm gonna go to bed. You know where the exit is. And she goes and she heads off into her room.
I love you, Mom.
Sleep on it.
And you hear a faint "I love you too," and she goes to bed.
I'm gonna go with Bott outside, and once we get past like the estate, I want to turn to Bott. Bott.
Can I get a high five?
No. I'm sorry, but you cannot get a high five.
Oh.
What you said about my mom, essentially, the way you talked to her, in the end, you got her to think about it, but just the way you got there, I did not like that. That is my mom. I know I ran away, but there's a reason I ran away. It's because I didn't want to see her after what I had done back here. I cared about her so much that I couldn't look her in the eye after what I had done to Rosie. I couldn't do any of that. So when you sit there and claim that my family is something that, and me and Blue, we have these families that we don't care about, I fucking love my mom. And I love my dad. And of course, the Stockwoods. They're probably shitty people besides, you know, my uncle, my grandpa. Like, I don't care about them, but my mom, she is someone that I will love dearly. So be careful for the way you talk about her. I just can't have you do that.
Blackston, this is an investigation. We need to do the hard bits to get to the truth.
The truth is not so easy, Bott. We have learned that over the course of these past couple days. It's the reason Blue left. And more people are gonna leave if we start treating this truth as if it's just something we can solve very quickly, black and white. It's not. I don't want to leave either. But if the truth gets as complicated.
I know you love her. She's a good woman. I'm sorry I hurt you both.
I don't want nothing to happen to my mom, Bott. I want her to stay safe.
It's not easy, but it's the end goal, and it doesn't mean we don't care.
I just know what's gonna happen when my family gets the target on them. My mom is gonna be in the crossfire too. How am I supposed to keep her safe when there's gonna be an entire...
So we get her out.
It's not gonna be as easy as sneaking her away in the night. She may not have a big presence when it comes to the Stockwood name, but she is there and she is a central figure at the heart of it. You take her, it's not gonna be easy. I wish I could get her out. I wish I could just find a way to get me and the family I do care about back together again.
Obelisk. They can't reach her on the airplane?
I don't know. If the Stockwood family reach as far as the fucking cult of Zenith, who knows how far they can go. I just don't know what to do right now. I just start walking. I'm gonna start walking to the soup kitchen.
Okay, you guys head back to the soup kitchen.
I left the soup kitchen in like a place.
Yeah, the same spot.
Well, I go off and
Do your...
be Turtle Man. I don't know.
You found a new froth and foam. Foam and froth.
Yeah.
What did you roll for your investigation check?
So if I'm like mapping out the city, I was thinking, should I roll for like survival?
What are you trying to get out of this?
Well, I'd like to like get a better feel for the city, so that way I can like.
There's maps of the city.
Pretty good. Okay.
There's a map of the city.
Sweet. Then that's easy.
You get a map of the city.
What?
You get a map of the city.
I get a map of the city.
Find a map of the city. Little touristy
Does it have
thing.
all like the nooks and crannies? And
No,
all
it
this?
shows you all the best places to get food.
Gosh, that's pretty important.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
very
little tourist
important.
trifle that you find in the nicer side of town.
Yeah, well, this is nice.
It has like a little, they have like the secret menu items on the bottom.
Yeah. It's also a little hole-in-the-wall places to like go to, except it just completely ignores the south side of town. That's just a dump area. It's just like it's there in like the silhouette and the sketch, but like it's blowing up and nice in certain areas.
So then for the investigation roll, I rolled a 10 plus, I think 3 is what I... No, I have investigation. I don't have anything.
Straight 10.
Straight 10.
We'll come back to that. You have a map of the town. I actually have a map I can send off to you so you can see it. Of Driftwood. Not Driftwood. Aethelmore. Nova. We're going back to you. So, you go back to Fantasy Hot Topic right as you see Winter start to like lock it up and close. You made it.
I did, yeah. Here I am.
It's nice to have like, you know, not a bunch of people around, you know?
Yeah.
Do you want to like go for a walk?
Yeah, let's go for a walk.
Okay, so she starts going over for like a walk, and you guys head through a nice area of town. So like last night was pretty fucked up.
No, I know.
I'm a little worried, you know, like it could be a war, you know, and that's a lot of people are gonna die.
I know, it's quite hard to, I don't know, I'm really, really like struggling with the concept, and I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like there's so much pressure on us, and if anything goes wrong or we can't find the person, you know, there's gonna be a war and it could be our problem, and I just feel like I'll get so much guilt from that. I feel like there's just so much weight on my shoulders at the moment.
Yeah, like I know what you mean. I know what it feels like to be a little guilty about things. I wish that. I'm sorry I had to bail on you that one night. You know, it would have been a better date than, you know, last night.
Yeah.
So.
That's okay. It's fine. Things happen. I think we're equal now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe.
And you start walking through, and the main park area. Imagine like the middle of town has a central park of sorts. You start walking through that, and it's nice.
Oh, I love Central Park.
And you start making your circle, and you make a few rounds, and have small talk in the meantime. And after a little bit, she's like, "Can I show you something?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Right this way." And she starts heading to deeper into the city. Less of a nice area, like the less of the merchants row, and now into a residential area, and then you guys kind of keep walking, and you pass the nice residential area, and then the middle class, and you kind of hit the like lower middle class. And she goes into the...
She kills me.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh no.
He's the murderer.
Secondary location! No, she's like, so this is like the place I go if I ever like need space to think. It's really pretty and really quiet at night. No one ever fucking comes here after like 10 p.m. And she leads you into a graveyard. The moon is bright this evening. It's got that weird hazy mist though that's coming down to where you can see the misting. So
Oh my
like,
gosh, you told me you'd bring me to a graveyard.
fucking yeah. I thought it was like a cool idea at the time, and I'm just kind of nervous, you know? Like I come here alone. I don't usually bring anyone else. It's the first time.
Every fat guy when they take you to the top of the hill. I never take anyone here, you know?
Never take
Sorry,
it
okay.
here.
Oh snap.
And she heads over to part of the graveyard that is into the newer section. There's like a lot of undid graves. No names are written on it, just blank slates.
Oh.
Ah, it's a blank slate, literally.
Ah.
And
Self by
there's a hill with a tree on it. And she goes over the tree, and by that tree has a swing, and she kind of like goes over to it. I usually sit here, but like you can tonight if you want.
Okay, I'll sit.
And she starts like pushing you in the swing, and like a slow rock. It is getting somewhat chilly as like the mist makes the humidity turn up, and like the cold air hits you and blasts you with it, and you're like, ooh, it's getting cold tonight. She's in her jacket, and you can see like as she goes to push you from time to time, her hands hit yours, and her hands feel like icicles as like she's getting cold out in the night. This is where I go when I kind of like want to talk to my mom when she died a couple of years ago, and this is the place that I find some alone time where I can speak with her.
Is she here?
Yeah, and she kind of like points, and there's like a small little grave. So of all the recent graves, it's like the only one that has a grave in this area, because this is for the younger people, or like the ones that have their life insurance and have their shit figured out, but are like in their 30s, so they're not dying anytime soon.
Yeah.
Those are all like reserved, but like my mom was the first one that passed away, so I'm glad they were able to recover the body, but this is where she stays.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she was special, you know, and losing her was hard. So.
She was here? Like she lived with you?
Well, we used to live in a different little area, and when she had me, they kind of like freaked out. They didn't like magic. My mom was, they called her like a witch, but she wasn't a witch. She was just like a sorcerer. She just didn't know what it was at the time, and she got like born special, you know? And she had like these magical abilities, and the town freaked out when she set something on fire in an accident. Everyone lost their shit, and when I was just like a little girl at the time, I was just like a baby, and she didn't, her sorcery didn't like come up until after she got pregnant, which was really weird. Like, I don't know why that was, but she the power came to her then.
You were the thing that brought her the magic, probably.
Maybe it was me, but like after that we kind of went on the run for a bit, and she like specialized in trade. Like the stuff that we sell in the store was stuff that she kind of like specialized in, and now she doesn't. Well, after a bit of selling, she kind of like took some odd jobs. She was kind of like the adventuring type, you know, like part-time, because she needed to like take care of me, and she kind of held the store, but like every once in a while she like, to make potions, she would like go into the forest and forage for stuff, so she got pretty good at that. And then like when it was a couple of years ago, I was like 12, and I was 14. She went on like an adventure with like one of her friends, and they were going to get some like ingredients. They were told there's like a place like in the forest that would have a whole bunch of mushrooms that we could use and sell for like and make a good money profit doing it. It's not just a regular job, you know. And she was ambushed by something, and her friend was never recovered. Well, her arm was, but my mom, she fought off as much as she could, but eventually succumbed to the wounds and got away. But she passed in the forest, and we didn't know, so we had to like send someone out, and they found her. And, well, I was able to afford the shop with life insurance. That's cool, but now you know, I come here to talk, and I don't really have, with that kind of like stain on your life, people don't like to talk to you because things are dark, and I don't know.
On the stone, like on her, what is it?
The tombstone or the gravestone?
Yeah. Does it have a name on it?
Yes, it should.
Ooh, here comes the reveal.
It is. Give me a second. She's in a subsection of my NPC characters.
Okay.
Valena.
Oh, subsection. Okay.
What is it?
Subsection.
Valena.
This is gonna be
Valena.
really important.
I was like, it's someone.
That's what we thought, but then he's like, oh,
Who's
subsection.
to say?
Now, who's
It's
at
in.
the
So she
bottom?
has her backstory, and then that's in that. So I have my characters tab, and then I gotta go to my NPC tab, and then it's
Heck.
there. Yeah, fucking meth.
So this is no one I'm familiar with.
Nah, you've never heard the name.
Okay.
Valena
Eh.
Snow is the name.
I was like,
4 years
You're
ago,
both
she
mom.
was.
Are you two sisters?
That's what I thought.
She would have been like 20, so she would have been, add 14 years to like 20, so she'd been like 30, in like mid-30s. I didn't get her age down right, I didn't give her a birthday in
Yeah,
my
yeah,
fantasy
yeah.
world with no calendar.
that's smart. Yeah.
But yeah, she ends up, she has that.
Do you have any other family besides your mother? Or...
Like, not that I know of. I'm kind of a bastard, is what you'd say. Like, she found someone that they loved in town, wherever. I don't even know the name of I don't even know the fucking hamlet I'm from. You know, like she just called it a backwoods area, and once I got power, she got powers, scared the guy off, and he fled, and everyone called her a witch, and she fled, and she found a place that was safe for her. Well, safe for here, but not out there. She wasn't.
Was she? Oh, it wasn't originally from Aethermore.
No, we lived like a little hamlet, a little small little town, maybe like she says there was like 20 fucking people, so it wasn't a very big place.
Got
She
it.
was happy to get out of there.
Got it. Yeah. Especially with small towns, it's like hard.
Fuck small towns.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking awful.
I've really heard the stories. I'm from Edgemount, so.
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
a
you're saying that. That's a really nice place.
It's a big city, but the small towns, I've heard things get around quickly.
Well, when there's like fucking 15 people, oh my god.
Everyone knows you and everyone knows your business.
And one way of thinking, geez, like, fuck.
Yeah, no, I like the variety of things.
Yeah, like, give a second opinion. God damn.
Yeah, that's hard. But I'm glad that you guys made it here. And, you know, do you have powers? Do you have magic?
Not that I'm aware of, you know, like I've tried, but she gave me tips, like, hey, try this, and like I've even tried like the whole like pain style of like maybe bleeding or like biting my own thumb.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
Like, fucking no.
Blackston
And that's
has that.
oh gee oh.
Yeah.
Not a way to go. I did not like that one.
Yeah, that one's hard.
Yeah, no, I can do like some stuff, like I can make potions that have magical like abilities, but like I can. Yeah, so I don't
Got
know.
it.
What am I?
Got it.
Guess I gotta get pregnant.
I was just gonna say. Try getting pregnant, maybe.
Fucking no fucking
Okay.
way. That does not sound good. You know what's the fucking worst?
What?
When women get pregnant and then want to like get paintings of them with the fucking belly out. Disgusting.
Oh, you mean like
maternity portraits. Fucking awful.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a couple of those.
Disgusting. Like who ever thought that was a good idea?
You don't like maternity stuff?
No, like a fucking maternity portrait. You know what I mean? Like when they're like, oh, here I am, all myself nice and pretty, and like in the big dress, and then the fucking belly. You know, like no one wants that.
Oh.
Controversial.
You don't.
I'm fine with pregnancy. Like that's cool, but like fucking knock off that maternity fucking portrait shit.
Wow, Winter, you have such a strong opinion on maternity portraits.
It's fucking grotesque.
Ask her what else she's interested
in. What are you interested in besides?
Says the toading in the back of your back.
It's like message spell. You know, like that's cool, but like, so what am I interested in? Like, I like freaky shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've got like a lot of ropes, and that's where I'm gonna leave it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like what I'm into, but like to be honest, like, okay, this is, you see her like take a little flask and then like take a sip. All right, so I don't really like fucking talking about it, but like you see that you notice now she's been drinking from like a little bottle all night, so now she's gotten a little more open.
Yeah, I can tell.
Like, I haven't like been with anyone before. I've read about it, but never like done it. I have ropes for like the night, but I haven't like.
Wait, hold on. What?
That's enough time. We're good here. Like,
Wait,
I don't
no,
wanna
it's okay. Communication is important. You've never been with anybody sexually?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that like,
cool.
Is that a problem or?
No, it's not a problem. I mean, everyone was once. That's the sentence.
She's now kind of like blushing. Like, I don't know. I just thought about it, but I don't know what love feels like. I know I kind of want to know what it feels like, but.
Girl, I do not know what love feels like. Trust me. I've never been in love.
Same.
But I know what that's like.
Fuck, you do it with somebody you didn't love?
Yeah.
Damn.
You know,
That's hard.
growing up, you try to find love wherever you can, especially when you don't have anybody. I know that's fucking deep and like annoying.
Another swig.
Look, my dad was always out, and my mum ditched me and my dad because she didn't have enough. He couldn't provide for her financially.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was like a whole thing.
Isn't your like famous and with a lot of money?
Now.
Oh.
Now.
Oh.
But before he was adventuring, he was like we were like dirt poor. We had like a stupid small shack, and
Okay.
she came from literally here. She's literally a lady from Aethelmore, a family here. I don't even know her last name, but I saw her the other day.
I know what fucking dirt poor feels like.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, it sucks. It's horrid. But I don't really remember most of it. But I think because I was so alone all the time, I like wanted to try to find love anywhere I could.
She offers you some of her.
Oh, thank you, God.
Sorry, I didn't mean to, like. I didn't know if you wanted, like. It's
No.
hard shit.
Yeah, thank you so much. It makes
Con
sense to
save.
talk
Huh. 7.
Plus, 10.
You know what absinthe tastes like? Sorry, Everclear.
Oh no!
You know-
Absinthe is oh no, not
You know-
that.
you know what
I've seen
Everclear
what
tastes
happens to people with
A
that.
step below rubbing alcohol.
Oh gosh!
Yeah.
She's been
Whoa.
sipping from this thing.
Yeah, you're
Dude, how are you? Ooh.
fucking
Oh no.
makes the sorrow go away, you know, like kind of gotta drink the pain away.
Oh my gosh, you're tough. Woo.
You build a tolerance, you know.
Yeah, no. My
Start
nose
early
is all
age.
running now. Oh my god. Anyway.
Like, are you sure you drink? Cause like this wasn't even like the strongest shit I have.
I didn't drink until I started adventuring. Going to be totally honest.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
Restrictive mom then? Oh no, your mom fucking ditched you.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Oh. I have a cooling flagon with me. Pull it out of my.
The cooling flagon only fills what you put inside of it.
Just kidding.
Oh, you brought your own drink. Sick.
And a tankard of celebration.
All right, we celebrate, and you gotta cheers it.
Wait, you already used all of it.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, we used to.
You can try.
I try.
Nothing. She takes a swig of her
I
thing.
pretend that there's something.
Performance.
I don't want to make her feel bad that she's drinking
Oh.
alone. 25.
That's good enough, man.
Oh.
After a little bit of time of talking and going about it, she goes over to have a seat at the. She gets a little cold and she kind of like bundles up by the tree, up against it, just like in high school.
Thank you. Thank you for all this stuff.
The blanket of cooling, great idea.
Yeah, great. It's the cold.
Blanket of warming. She
Yeah,
kind of,
right.
you hear her start to shiver a little bit, and she kind of goes over to like break wherever the wind is coming from.
I took off my cloak.
Okay.
Oh.
Cloak.
Cloak. Cloak.
In the graveyard.
Cloak. That would be crazy if that were to happen. Come
She's on
on.
the swing.
She can be. She's on the. She moved over to the tree, the stump of the tree, or like the trunk of it, to like break the wind, because it's kind of where it's.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna like put the cloak around her
Uh-huh.
and kind of like warm her up a little bit. You know, like you're like
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks.
And okay, so this is give me the flask. Give me the flask. Thank you. I take another swig. Oh god, that's rough. Okay, take it.
Right in the cleavage.
There it is. Winter, I think that you're really cool. And I really like hanging out with you. You're really, really fucking cool. And, I feel like there's a lot that is happening at the moment in my life. You know, everything with the war and all that.
This sounds like a breakup.
It's not a breakup.
Am I not? Like, are you not feeling this?
No, it's not that. It's, I don't want you to make a mistake that I did when I was younger. I don't feel like I'm good enough in any capacity to have that experience with you. I don't even feel like I'm good enough for anybody, really.
Give me a second. I gotta channel my inner drunk girl.
There you go.
Let me get the everclear.
If there's one thing I've learned from dealing with drunk girls, is that you cannot reason with them.
Shit.
And everyone, that's not to be. I'm not gonna hit a gender here. No, everyone you can't reason with, they're fucking drunk. But I'm a 6 foot tall man. I am not going to argue with the drunk girls. Is the argument that I have here.
Yeah.
From what I have visualized, she's emotional. It's been a long night. She had feelings. She's drunk. Like, What are you saying?
Okay, wait.
Is it because I'm not good enough for you? Is it because I'm a fucking freak? Is that what it is? Not good enough for you. Like, is that, or like, you're not good enough? That's bullshit. Like, it's not for you to decide whether I get to have feelings for you because you don't feel good about yourself, because that's fucked up. You know what? If you didn't want to fucking hang out with me, I could have fucking gotten drunk by myself. And she fucking walks off.
No.
Here's your fucking cloak. Boom. Boom. And she's storming out of there.
No, I chase after her.
Go.
I chase.
Sure, she's not. She's just walking off, but she's not running.
Okay, I stand in front of her and I stop her.
Don't fucking leave me. Let me
No!
fucking go.
Winter, please.
What do you fucking want?
Don't do this. I'm serious.
Oh, you want to have me feelings and then you get fucking dropped?
Just give me some time, please. There's a lot
You have
happening.
fucking plenty of time. I'm gone. I'm out of here. She fucking goes.
I go after her again.
Fucking go away.
It's not anything to do with you.
What do
I
you-
had a great night, and I'm so honored that you brought me here. I literally don't feel like I deserve this.
It sounds like you're having a great night.
I am having a good night.
I fucking believe that.
I just clearly we are.
Not meant to be? Like, I
No,
haven't fucking
that's
heard
not
that
it. I'm
before.
not saying that. Please listen, Winter. Please.
She's still storming off. She hasn't even stopped yet. She's yelling as she goes.
I just am
follow
running,
along.
following her.
Yep.
You don't understand. You don't understand. My whole life I felt like I've been nothing to anybody, and I don't want to feel like that with you. And just please don't do this, and don't run away from me, please. I really enjoy our time together, and I just don't want to fuck you up just as if I'm fucked up.
I'm already fucked up, okay? It's not for you to decide whether or not you get to fuck me up. I can make fucking decisions for myself. I don't need no person telling me how to feel.
There's a lot going on right now, and
She stops, and you guys are like underneath one single like torchlight in the empty. You guys are kind of like your street now. You're on the sidewalk, and it's got one torch between every like 100 feet. And she stops, and she's like, you see her shivering, and she turns. And
is she taller than me?
Yeah, everyone's taller than you. Well, I take it back. She's 5'1", but to be fair, that's not short by this with the world. She's a half elf, so she's like 6 foot. That's just my standard. If you're a half elf, boom, 6 foot, even. No variance.
We're the same age, right?
She's older.
She's older? How old is she?
I mean, you're
Oh shit, yeah, she's the same age. She's 19 now.
Okay. I'm 19.
You're 19 now. I was thinking
Yeah,
you're 18.
whatever.
Fuck it.
you gotta kiss her.
That's what I'm getting to it.
She stops. She gives you attention now.
Winter, please, shit. Alcohol doesn't make me think very well. I don't want you to regret things with me. And I could never live with myself if I let you. I want this to be, if you want to have your first time, I want you to feel love, because I didn't have that, and it didn't give me any gratification. It should be with someone that you care about and someone that you love, and I've never had that. No one's ever loved me, and I've never loved anyone else.
You now see the tears are forming down her face. Her eyes are not bloodshot, but that glisten that happens right before the tears, and their eyes are red and irritated. She stands out there.
I grab her face and I just wipe the tears off.
She resists at first, and then allows after you persist. I'm already alone. I felt alone for such a long time now.
How do you think I feel?
You have your friends, you go places, you have people to hang out with. I've got me in a fucking store, and a picture of my mom.
I was alone for so long before then. You have no idea. I would talk to the stars because I was so alone.
It's pretty fucking alone.
I know! And they talked back to me, which is fucking weirder.
is fucking weird. That's pretty fucking weird.
I know.
Yeah. All right, I gave it to you. You might be.
Yeah.
You might be more fucking alone.
Yeah.
Well, you're not now, though.
It took time.
Bitch, I'm older than you.
We're the same age.
I'm fucking sure I'm older than you by at least a day, at least.
Let's not argue that now. Look, I care about you. I just... I don't feel like I'm worthy enough for that. It's nothing to do with you. And all to do with me. That sounds so fucking cliche. I kiss her.
Literally quote for quote. That's so fucking cliche.
That's not an inner monologue that happens. She is startled, but she kisses you back, and it's not good. Not a good kiss. She's she's never.
So cute. That's so cute.
And then she responds, "That was my first kiss."
That's so cute.
Are you serious?
Really fucking alone, okay?
I kiss her again.
It's better this time.
Okay.
Still tastes like alcohol.
Yeah.
It tastes worse than the alcohol that you had. There's just so much alcohol in your breath. It's
Take a concept.
you're alcohol breath. You were feeling the fumes.
You got drunk over her breath.
Yeah, Ray, I'm like,
Ugh.
maybe let's do that again when you're not drunk.
I'm fucking fine.
Oh, no!
He turns over to the street and just pukes.
Okay, I hold her hair back.
Okay, and that's where we're gonna leave off with tonight's episode.
I'm gonna say
You're gonna get her home safe.
Good.
And then you're gonna head back to the soup kitchen, where everyone is going to fall asleep for the evening, and we're going to wrap it up there.
Woo! Drunk dates!
Well done. Drunk dates, and we also found out that 2 families are.
You didn't find
You
shit
know
out.
what? You're
You
right.
didn't find
God.
shit out, buddy.
I'll get to the
It's a
bottom
collab.
of this. You don't understand what this turtle's capable
We're about
of.
to make this a Blackston versus the Party episode next week.
All right.
You
y'all.
can't handle the truth.
I can't handle you.
Okay.
The collab of the century.
Thank you so much for tuning in for tonight's episode of Twitch Slays D&D. Don't worry, if you guys come back next Wednesday, there will be more trauma to be had. You are welcome. Yeah, I told you, I promised trauma. I said it in the Discord, which you can check us out if you go to our Discord, !Discord. We will have another giveaway next week if you stay tuned. We'll announce that, of course, after the break, got a present, yada yada yada. There will be more drama in the near future. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
So much. Bye.